Welcome to another episode of Hypoghettocally speaking. I'm your host, A-Yo-B, also known as A-Yo Poppy, here for another week.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like you can only say the Ayo Poppy part when it's a female saying it. Brother.
Can you do your intro, bro?
Oh,
like the show is on right
we
now.
Started?
Yeah, do your intro, bro.
Trent, is the camera?
No,
do your intro.
Oh, my intro.
You think he just did that slow ass?
Do your intro.
Chill. What's up? It's your boy Teddy 2 times. You gotta say it twice because your bitch not gonna believe it. Appreciate you for having me again.
Thank you for coming.
What's up, y'all? It's A Trill.
I'm pretty in pink.
And say, why did you give us such a dry intro? Are you not happy to be here
Because
today?
I got booked on this podcast last minute, so I wasn't expecting.
But we appreciate it though.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Look. So y'all know
I love his terminology. Nobody booked you, nigga. We just asked you. But I love the book
Wow.
part. Nobody book you.
Why are you trying to play my guy?
No, I'm not. I'm just.
You don't have to play me because I get booked in real life.
Period.
Is it beef that I don't know?
It seems like it's a little tension. It's a little tension.
Hidden beef. I think there's
Okay,
hidden
look.
beef.
So
No,
y'all
hitting beat.
No,
I was
there's
just
no-
saying
there's
his
no
wordplay is cool. I like that about him.
Okay, let me say this.
What?
Y'all know I like to do a mental health check. So let's start off with
No.
Teddy. Teddy, how was your week? Are you okay? What does that
This
mean,
has been
Teddy?
another episode of Hypoghettocally speaking. This is,
How was
my
your
week
week?
was cool, man. I've had better weeks, but it's progressing into something amazing.
Okay, I appreciate that. How was your
Oh, my
week?
week was as busy as per usual. I stay booked and busy.
Don't you have
So,
an event coming up?
yeah.
You want to
I
shout
do.
that out?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. When is my event?
Oh,
It's
oh,
this Saturday,
shit.
8 o'clock. Rap fest. Artists, vendors, food, bad bitches, all over.
Do you have a host?
Are
Do you have a host?
What is that like you trying to open the gate to become a host?
Yeah.
No.
Do you have a host? Can I be your host?
No.
Shit. I appreciate the honesty. Let's talk later.
All right, bet.
All right. Miss Pretty in Pink, how was your week?
It was good. Got a lot of rest. It was
A lot of
A lot of what?
rest.
She said rest.
Rest.
Yeah.
So no work is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay. My week long. Terrible week, actually.
Why?
Not terrible. All right. I could have had a better week.
Okay.
Sometimes shit don't
What
go.
could have made it better?
Had a lot of shit planned.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of it didn't get done the way I wanted it done. But I also realized it didn't get done because I relied on other people to do it, and I should have never done that. Like, just did it myself.
Well, I don't think you should not rely on people to do things. You just got to rely on the right people to do those things. Because if you
True.
set it up that way, then you're going to be like forever.
I don't think you should rely on anybody, anybody.
Oh, yeah.
I think you should always expect the
Yeah.
worst.
And so I'm coming from that point of view where,
You'll never have a
where
terrible week.
even if I put somebody in position, be willing and ready to do it when they don't show up.
Right.
So that kind of thing. But beyond that, I mean, the week's been cool. The kids been good. They go back to school in 2 weeks. So shout out to that.
Summer over all that.
Yep, it's only 50
Yeah.
days. Summer's
50 days?
It's only
what the
50
fuck happened to
days.
Phineas and Ferb? That motherfucker said 104 days of summer vacation.
and that's what it used to be. Now it's only 50 days.
What the fuck?
It's only 50
I hate
days.
that for the new kids.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. That
Let me-
wine do gotta be feeling
Yeah,
good.
because what I'm saying is
Why?
April
Fuck with that
10th,
wine.
they back in school. That's a random Thursday. I'm like, y'all going to school on a random Thursday? The first day of school is Thursday. But it's fine.
April 10th?
Yeah.
April is past.
I mean, not April, August 10th.
Okay. I hate that for them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. You know how expensive food is? That's not important. Look, all right.
Food stamps.
It is very important.
So-
It is. My daughter eats a lot.
Let's go into the hypothetical, man. So walk with me.
Okay.
All right. So let's say your partner, he, she, them, whatever they refer to themselves as, is in the adult industry, and we all know that spans a wide range of things.
Right.
Whether it may be a feed finder or porn or OF or
explain to
or
me what
close
feed
friends.
finder is.
Right.
Well, Feet Finder is a website where men purchase feet pics.
Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Oh, women also purchase feet pics.
Let me look at my shit, boy.
Whoa, okay. That's fine.
So, no, because we can't just skip past it.
Okay.
So, it's motherfuckers out here that just pay for feet.
Okay, so
You be paying for feet?
No, there is an influencer that I currently work with and I'm not gonna say their name.
All right.
But they have over 100,000 followers
Yes.
on Instagram, and she charges $75.
So let me say
per
this:
pic.
this girl I
Per
know,
pick.
And
she did 3 months of
very
Feet Finder and
successful.
she made 40K.
When you can just go to the gym and take a picture. Oh, I
Look,
guess
but what
that's
I'm saying
weird,
is she
though.
made
That's weird.
40K in 3 months doing Feet Finder. The thing is, a lot of people have that fetish, and then a lot of people that are purchasing, believe it or not, are prisoners because in the penal system, you can have feet pics, you can't have nude pics. So a lot of them fall in love with feet because that's
So
the only
what does
pics they
that
can
do
get.
for them?
I mean, I don't have a foot fetish. I'm not sure.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like I guess I'm saying the audience. Like, what does that do if it's somebody out there?
That's their thing. You have a
Yes.
thing, right?
No.
You don't have a kink. You don't have a thing. Can I get through my question? Could you stop the question? All right.
So
So
just get past certain shit.
What's your
Alright.
kink?
can we
What's your
get?
kink? No, what's your kink?
No,
Want to
because
know?
you shouldn't have said that. So I want to know now.
Everybody has to say. If he has to say,
I
it,
don't have a
everybody has
kink.
to say.
What's
it.
your kink? You have a kink.
Everybody has a kink.
No,
Everybody
I
has a
don't.
thing.
Yeah,
really
I
don't have a
agree.
kink.
Everybody-
Yeah,
everybody-
I don't understand.
Really?
Explain to me
Okay,
what a kink
okay.
is.
A fetish, borderline
a thing
fetish.
that you really like more than other things.
Oh, I like
Right.
big bitches. I like
See,
big girls.
so
Okay.
BBWs is your kink. That's your
yeah,
thing.
That's me.
No, that's a type. That's
Yeah,
not a
that's
kink.
No,
what I'm saying.
No,
that's-
some
no,
people
that's a
have fetish. I
type.
used to
When
be
I hear
really big.
kink, I'm
I
like,
used to
no,
be
no.
really
'Cause
big,
some-
and I'm telling you, men have a thing with that.
Yeah, that's
like,
a type. That's
No,
a
no, no.
type.
So,
It's beyond
so
a
a
fetish.
type, a
It's
type
beyond
is
a
the thing you
type.
look for. A kink, like it's some men that only want to do things with big women because
That's
they're
true.
big.
That's a
That's
kink.
their-
That's
their
not me.
kink.
That's not
Men
me.
that like big women, that's because that's the type of women that they
I know,
like.
but there are
That's why
certain
you call
things they
them
wanna
BBW.
do.
Now,
Big-
when you have a
big-
big
big
woman
women.
eat on camera, that's a kink.
Yeah, that's a kink.
I didn't say nothing about that. That's
So
not
what do
me.
you?
Yeah, but you cannot say it's a kink for
That's
a
not a
man
kink,
to like
brother.
a BBW. That's
So what do
that's
you?
on
What do you
damn
like? Because I know
near
it's some shit you like. You ain't really putting out
demeaning
here
to
in the
all the big
streets.
bitches.
I don't. I can honestly
Don't do
say I
that
don't.
because before we started the cameras, like you were saying some shit. Did you not say?
First of all, use a motherfucker.
did you not say squirt all over me?
That's not a
wait,
kink.
what?
He said that.
First of all, don't point at me like that. Put your goddamn finger down.
Okay, that's what you said.
Finish your hypothetical.
Okay,
Finish
so
hypothetically.
hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
we know that a wide range of things is considered adult, from feet to OF to private Snapchats to private close friends, even on Instagram that you have to pay for. So if your significant other was involved in the adult entertainment business, would you be okay with that? Or could y'all stay together? Yes or no? Why? Do you think it's an insecurity
I
thing
I-
or a respect thing? Where you at with it?
I think for me, it would be a respect thing. I don't. It's like certain shit that I don't even allow a female that I'm talking to go out of the house. I think it's a respect thing. Like, hey, what you put that on for? That's the type of shit that attracted me to you.
So we was talking about feet. What if her only thing was her feet and she never showed her face?
Cool, bitch, put some shoes on. No
Oh,
sandals.
wow.
No sandals. Because if I was attracted, it's not me, but if I was attracted
But I'm
to your
saying
feet, if somebody else out there that
I'm
could
saying
be
if that's
attracted,
what she did, would you be okay with that? Like,
What?
is there a scale where you're okay and you're not okay, or just throw it all the fuck
showing
away?
the one thing that made me attracted to that person? Is that what I'm confused?
No, I'm saying, let's say the one thing she did was the feet thing.
Mhm.
Could you be okay with that?
No.
But they don't even know who she is. No, I respect that's your point of view. That's
I appreciate
fine.
that.
I'm
I
cool with that.
appreciate that, yeah.
I'll leave you right there. It's pretty in pink.
I just need to understand the timeline of what you're asking.
Right.
Is this
So are we
something-
talking
is it-
about feet,
you
or are we
saying-
talking about just
No,
OnlyFans or
No,
whatever?
I use that
that's
as
not
an
what I'm
example.
asking. I'm saying
Okay.
timeline as in, is this something that they were already doing before I got
Before-
into a relationship
before
with
you
them?
got into a relationship with them, they
Well, I'm
did-
not getting
they
with them, so that's not even an option.
They necessarily didn't. They necessarily didn't tell you, and then now
What are you
you
talking
guys
about?
have been
So
talking
that's a lie.
6 or 7 months, and they were like,
Yeah,
"I
so
want to
they're
tell
like-
you
There's
what I do for a
absolutely
living."
no way you could be dating someone for 6 to 7 months and not realize that they are posting sexual content of themselves.
You'd be
on the internet.
surprised. You'd be surprised because I remember a younger me. I dated this chick. I really liked her. I used to call her Sunflower.
could've been-
Jabba Jaws.
No,
Oh.
Sunflower because she was tall as fuck.
Oh, okay.
But I like to do some detective work when I'm talking to somebody. So every once in a while, I hop on Google. You know what I'm saying? See what I can find. So
Google?
yeah,
You be
Google.
That's the
Googling
first
it?
place you go to.
Yeah.
You got
I found all his
other
information on Google.
resources?
It was easy. And LaFell. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm really a
got
detective
other
when it comes to that
resources?
shit.
For him, not me.
No,
no,
for anybody. I mean, the first place you should go to is social media, and you should scroll all the way down, far
Oh
back in there.
yeah,
for
but
you
then
to go 3, 4, 5
I scan
years.
their pictures into like Google, see if it picks up any other website. The whole gauntlet.
Nigga, you should work for Catfish.
No,
I
that's,
should.
that's I mean that's very well
but,
known thing. You can screenshot something off of
Yeah,
somebody's
yeah,
page,
and then
post
you
it.
can search it from your phone.
Yeah, but I guess my thing is why? Why are you doing it?
But listen, so I wanted to make sure I'm talking to the person I'm talking to. Then I searched the name, went through a couple things. Then I get to a fucking website where, believe it or not, like she doing feet shit. Like
Recent or
no, like back in the day, like taking the socks off and letting people smell it and wiggling her toes and all this shit. I had no idea. And this is before the feet thing was cool. Now it's like acceptable as fuck. But back then it wasn't. Like 16, 17 years ago, that wasn't the thing. So it's like when I found it, like you, I'm upset. I'm like, why you ain't tell me? She was like, well, I needed some extra bread. Nigga saw me at the park, and if I wanted to do it, he was gonna give me $500 per scene. And I was like, fuck it, yeah.
How do you make a scene out of feet?
I think you stuck on the wrong shit.
I am. No, I'm for sure. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be thinking about that the whole thing. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
At that point, I was like upset. We wind up falling out behind the shit. But I think about if we fast forward to today, I don't feel like I would be as mad. But maybe I'm desensitized to what it is at this point.
no,
Or what's acceptable now versus what it was.
First of all, I
acceptable
mean,
then.
I think a situation like that would be a deal breaker in most situations.
Well, it was.
Not because-
I was done with it.
But I don't think it's more so the fact because what you were doing. I think it was because of the fact that
It was the
doing
hiding
it
of
was
it.
nothing.
Yeah.
It was never communicated with me.
Yeah.
As far as what you were doing. Now, if it was something that I had found in the past, like something way.
Yeah.
First of all, I mean, it's feet pics. Let's be for real.
Yeah.
How really mad are you? Like,
Well, I was mad
as a grown ass man. How mad are you that you're a bitch?
I was mad then because
feet pics.
Her whole body was in her face. Everything was in it, so they could see
Feet
who
Finder.
Yeah, no, this is way.
So clearly,
before
she was
Feet
doing
Finder.
that wrong anyway.
You know what I'm saying? This was like a site this nigga made. He was selling random bitch pics for like $40 a clip type shit. You see what I'm saying? And with her whole face, everything's in it. So if it had just been a feet, we probably would have still like been. You know what I'm saying? But because niggas that might find you can see you and know you connected to me, I
See, that's
like,
not the issue for me. The
Yeah.
issue for me is you never communicated that with me, especially being in a relationship for 6 to 7 months. How could that not have come
And
up?
I think that's why I was upset is because you did some shit you thought you needed to do to pay some bills and you didn't even communicate it with me. And I got to find out just by searching some shit and this popped up. You know what I'm saying? So, or maybe it's wrong on me.
I think you just mad that your bitch pussy was on the internet.
Oh, no. She wasn't naked. So
How mad are you?
I was pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was pretty upset. Like, I think now we can have a conversation that's laughable, but I think at that time, like the shit we talk, like if you think about it, at that time, Instagram wasn't even a thing. Like Instagram wasn't around. Like
How old are you?
All right. I don't like the way that you say
MySpace.
and this is your third time bringing that up. And I'm gonna tell you again, this is none of your fucking business. All right.
But okay, so
I'm off you, Miss Pretty.
So you telling me you got upset? Like how? I'm kind of with him on it. Like how upset?
You just said your bitch gotta wear shoes.
Well, that's because that's what I would do. I would say, hey, don't do it at all. Then
Yeah, but you're talking about the timeline. You're talking
I'm talking about the timeline.
You're on a timeline of her presenting it to you after you're in a relationship, and then you say no, and she still does it. Now that is the automatic deal breaker. But for somebody who was doing it 10 years ago on a site that is not even that has no viewership or ratings anymore,
no reputable
and you
site.
mad about it. I mean, it's screaming insecurity.
I don't think it was the insecurity for me. I think it was the.
Bitch, your beat.
I think it was.
That's not never.
I think it was the no communication. Like
Right,
when I
I
met
can
you
see
wasn't
that.
doing this.
Which is
in the
right.
middle of us talking, you decided to do it, but we had no conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hadn't found it, you never would have said anything about it. It was the.
But she was never exposed sexually
because my thing
her
is,
body.
and I firmly believe this, like the absence of truth is still a lie. Even if I didn't ask you, if you didn't tell me, it's still a lie.
True.
Because you don't want me to know. So in my mind, if you're willing to lie about, in retrospect, something small, what else are you willing to lie to me about? What else haven't I found that I don't know about?
How long were you with this woman?
Oh man, we was kicking it for at that time we had been kicking it for about like a year and a half. Like we was kicking it tough. was kicking it tough.
If you was kicking it tough and you found these pictures and she was never fully nude and the only thing that she posted was feet pics, I think more so. I think you had already had either one, you were planning to already leave her. Y'all were constantly arguing. There was something that really because there's no way you could say, "Oh my gosh, she posted her feet."
Because believe it or not, like with no arguments, with no exit plan, none of that shit. It was a simple fact that like, and I tell this to people all the time. Matter of fact, I told my partner this yesterday. Like loyalty, like mean a lot to me. Like if I see you as disloyal, like I done said on the show before, I don't talk to my mama. And she birthed me because she disloyal. Like, if I see disloyal in you, like, I cut you off immediately. Like, I don't, blood, partner,
I feel the same
it don't
way.
matter.
I can relate to that.
You see what I'm saying?
I can see that
because
the same
disloyalty
way.
would have said, hey, babe, this nigga made a proposition. It's $500. I really need to cover the rent. If you can't help me, I really need to do this.
Right.
Then my mindset would have went
You would have told her to do it.
My mindset would have went into,
to.
okay, let me figure it out. Give me a day. You know what I'm saying?
But that's, once again, we're talking about a timeline. There's a difference in that. If she was doing this way before she got with you.
No, she wasn't, though. She wasn't. Like, this was in the middle of we talking, we chopping it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah. It did happen before. In the middle of us talking, I find it and they got dates on it. I also know by the hairstyle she had, like, this is some recent ass shit. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, oh no, you really hiding shit. You really lying. You really being disloyal. And like once I smell it, like I gotta move around. Cause like I don't think you can repair it.
Now that you explain it that way, yeah, it's definitely like something that could be a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean you're doing something, behind my back like that, know.
So I bring all those things up and ask those questions because recently in the news, it's a popular podcaster by the name of Adam 22. He has a podcast, pretty popular. He married a porn star a few years ago, about 2 years ago. But before he married her, she only did female scenes. And since they've been married, only scenes with him. But just recently, she did a scene with another male actor for the first time. And a lot of niggas are saying that he's pimping her out from their aspect. And then the other aspect is, how could you watch your wife be fucked by another man and be okay with that? And then to see her like responses on the show saying that she's in pain after it and it's the biggest she's ever had, creating a complex in this nigga. I'm just saying, like, how could we come on in, CC? You done made it at this point. Go on, slide in. I done already made it to the big point anyway. All right, so
Put it right here
with her doing the first male scene with a black man because she's white. It's just a big spiral of people judging on both sides and also championing her from both sides. So I just want to get you guys' perspective on your spouse being in that industry, or if you could allow your spouse to do that and only see it as a business.
Well, I mean, since they've answered, I guess I'll just answer. I don't know, because I just don't know. But for me, I've done it before. I've done it recently.
What? Porn?
I would call it porn. I would say sexy pictures. I'm not going to call it completely.
Sexy pictures.
Yeah, it wasn't completely nude. It was like what she has on with some panties or something. Very sexy, very cute. And that's it. And I get paid for it. Why I've gotten paid for it. No, it's a private Snapchat. And I told, the person I was dating. No, I'm not showing my pussy. No, I'm not doing that. So,
they all said
no, very provocative though. But we communicated about it, why I needed to do it because I was in a tough space.
Are you in a relationship? That's what you're saying?
No, we're dating, but tough. Like you said, but tough. And it was about loyalty. I didn't want to feel like I was doing something he wouldn't be okay with. So he really couldn't help me, and I was just like, okay, let me just go down and do it. And I made a little money and. He was okay with it. I'm not going to say he was 100% okay with it, but he was like, okay, cool.
Would you go to the next level? Would you go completely
No,
nude?
because I could have, and I could have made a lot more money, but I didn't.
I think there's levels to it. I feel like if I'm married to somebody, that's just it's not acceptable for me.
Yeah, because they're married. You know what I'm saying? The thing is
you're
they're
saying
married.
spouse. I mean, but also you have to realize that's on another level when we're talking about timeline. She was a porn star before she even got with him. Yeah, he made that decision and she made that decision.
Yeah, but I think
everybody else got
I think the decision is different because she had never did any scenes with a man.
I think you're missing one point.
What?
He gifted her this. This was a gift to her.
Yeah.
That's what you got to say.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he thought it was a gift until now insecurity is breeding because you got him saying, I gave her the best dick of her life. And then her saying, it was the biggest I ever had. I'm still in pain. The last 2 days you didn't try to touch me. I wouldn't let you have sex because I still hurt. Like now, something you thought you gifted her, you're breeding insecurity into your spouse.
Yeah, I think it's certain things that you should have some insecurity on. I think it's also a realistic thing. If you know that, hey, you know, this guy has whatever he has, he's a porn star, and then you don't, you got to be honest with yourself. Like me, I'm an honest person. Hey, look, I ain't hung like a whore, that bitch kicking like a mule. I'm talking about. You talking about? You know what I mean? So you got to be honest with certain shit.
But I think it's so many layers to pull back, right? Because
there's no layers to pull back. You are a porn star. At any point in time, there are going to be aspects in that you have to entertain afterwards, which is called post-production. Okay, so obviously, if it's the first time she's ever been with a man, her fan base is going to be expecting her reaction.
Yeah.
And her insides are going to be hurt.
They're going to be.
Shut up, bitch.
Don't worry about it. Put it on the forehead.
But my thing is, I mean, everything that she was probably saying could very well may not even been true.
That's what
I'm saying. As a porn star, you're going to make a lot of shit
up. Yeah.
There's a lot of porn stars that get on behind a camera or in front of a camera and act.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen porn videos where a bitch never comes, but the nigga come everywhere. And this bitch is screaming the entire time as if she's having, a good time. And she gets up and leaves because obviously it wasn't anything that was enjoyable for her. So, I mean, I think afterwards, I mean, if that's an insecurity,
most women...
A woman has probably done that to you before.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Because let me say this. We've had...
Women do it all the time.
Okay, now I got personal. Look,
they do it.
I've had a porn star on here and she'll tell you 95% of the time it's just acting. They're not enjoying any of it.
Damn, I hate that for us.
Like, I had a porn star coming. She had a conflict of interest, but she'll tell you, like, no, it's just acting. Like, you gotta understand, they on set for like 6 hours. Like, she even had like conversation with like the niggas are taking injections and they dick to keep it hard. Like, he not aroused, she not aroused. It's just work. It's work. Nobody really having a good time.
That's why I don't think I can do porn. Because
you entertain the idea of doing porn?
Huh?
You entertain the idea?
Mind your motherfucking business. Mind your business.
Okay.
Mind your business.
All right.
See, I think y'all have you've misconstrued the idea of the porn industry. The porn industry is not a pleasure industry for the actors because these are called actors. They're actors. So when they get behind the camera, majority of the time they're literally acting. If any regular human being, just in an instance, and this is honestly just what causes a lot of problems in relationships, especially when people break up and get into new relationships.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of the times, you've had something in your life sexually, or you've had some type of sex in your life that you really, really enjoyed. And a lot of the times, us as humans, once we have sex or we lay down in the bed with somebody else, we expect to get that same type of sex. And when we're not getting that same type,
you're chasing a high.
Right, you chasing a high, but there's something that specifically
But I think that ruins a lot of relationships too.
What?
It does. That you had a certain kind of sex, like he was talking about, that you really enjoyed.
Your ex did something to you that you really enjoyed,
and now you in a new
relationship
wanting that same thing, and they not doing it, or you don't even know how to tell them, hey, I like this. You know
majority of the time they won't tell you. It's gonna cause a problem because how could anybody open their mouth and say, hey, the way I usually have sex is like this, so can you do it this way? Which I don't have a problem with that because that's something that is going to help me pleasure you.
Yeah, it's called communication.
But at the same time, it becomes an insecurity for a lot of people. They won't just open their mouth and say anything.
Because let's say you've been married for 5 years, not even a long time, 5 years, right? And now you started to have these kind of conversations with your coworkers. It's just friends, and they trying new shit. You like, dang, I think I might like that. It's kind of hard to bring that to your spouse because then your spouse first thought is, well, how you know about that? Like, what you been doing that you know that might feel good? You know what I'm saying? Like it especially if you're a man telling a woman that she thinks that she automatically thinks she's not good enough, that she's not pleasing you. And I don't want to speak for a woman because we have women in here and they can just say it. They can just speak from their point of view.
No, but it is true. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of issues with sex is like you said. Like
it is very true that a woman will lay down in the bed and allow a man to do whatever he wants to do. And if you look at it from an opposite standpoint, when a man lays down in bed and he gets his majority of the time he get his come off, he ready to get up. He's done.
I'd be a little sleepy. I lay there though.
Yeah.
I lay there though.
Yeah.
I won't get up.
It's scientifically known that a woman can have multiple orgasms
for
within
sure.
a very short time frame.
Yeah.
For majority males, it's not the same thing. So,
with you guys being single for the most part, dating, do you find it hard to let the person you decide y'all having sex with know the things that y'all like or y'all don't like? Or been in the situation where that motherfucker likes some shit and you like, oh, hey man, I didn't sign up for this.
No, I feel like it's all about how like they start. I feel like if you finally start having sex with somebody, I'm basing myself off of you. If you fun and freaky, we're gonna be fun and freaky. If it's just sex and it's boring, then sex is boring. It's not gonna happen again. And if I like you enough and I feel like we can take us somewhere and I feel like the sex was boring, I'll spice it up. I feel like you should take the lead. Do what you want to do, and if they don't like it, just say that. Like, you don't
So
like
if a nigga likes some shit you ain't into, you still willing to do it?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Miss Pink, if that nigga wants some shit done, are you still doing it because he like it and you like it?
It depends on what it is. I don't do anal. So I get that a lot. A lot of men want to try that. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
So that's just
I'm going to tell you right now.
That's
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just going to really expose a lot of niggas out here and just being in the LGBT community.
Okay.
60% of the men that ask you to do anal probably have fucked a man before.
Probably, I agree with you. That's not a surprise.
That's a
to me.
big ass percentage.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
No, it's
about
not.
the
Well, you know,
percentage.
I don't
Like, it
know.
wouldn't
So let me not
surprise
say
it's
that
not.
because I don't know.
No, it's not.
Can I have your reasons why?
Yeah,
This is crazy
Well, first
information
of all-
being dropped.
First of all, when a male,
Okay.
as a man, as you as a straight male, men like vagina, okay? Men like the physique of a woman, okay?
sure.
Men like literally just the physique of a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying that comes with the experience of having sex. Everything with sex is an experience.
Oh, for sure.
Nothing is just, because I want to eat your ass, I'm gonna eat your ass. No.
You've been eating some ass.
If somebody been eating ass, they've been eating ass.
We're going to get back to that in a second, but keep going.
So in a situation where you have a male, like you just said, that really is trying to press the issue of
like he got to
No. But see, you gotta do a discernment for that. It's
What?
different between a nigga that just say, "Hey, look, bitch, I want to do that," and a nigga that's pressing that you want to do that.
But
you
but-
making it
no,
seem
no.
like
But
every
I'm
nigga
saying-
that's.
Right.
Cause
But
I'm
she
about to
just
say,
said,
man is not
she
like
just said,
that.
a lot
Every
of
nigga ain't
but
like
that's
that.
not what she said. A lot of men have came to her, and that's why I
right
said
there.
there is a percentage, there is a balance, there is a borderline. But I'm telling you from a standpoint of view, you know why? It's because half of my best friends, female best friends, a lot of their boyfriends have came to me and tried to have sex with me in my best friend's house, and then I have conversations with my friends. And they literally come to me, oh, he want to do anal. Oh, he want to do this. Oh, he want to do that. Oh, he want me to eat his ass.
Let me say this. And I've said this to Miss Pretty Pink before. Because she had a lens and I ain't going to bring it up. But I think of it's just me.
You just did.
It's just me. I think if a nigga want to put his legs in there and get his ass ate. He
Wow,
he
you
on the
gonna
other
do me
side.
like that? Let
He
me
on
pull
the
this
other
close. You
side.
gonna do me like that, really?
I'm not. I'm just saying. I think he on the other side. I think he on the other side of the fence.
Y'all don't pretend like y'all didn't hear that, really. I'm gonna give you the eye.
I'm gonna
really.
just keep it a buck with you, my boy.
He getting his ass ate.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Keep it a buck with me.
That's not gay, brother. I had it.
I don't.
Get your ass
I had it.
I
done.
honestly don't.
Okay, well,
I don't.
thank you. I get a sign of relief.
I don't think.
How do you feel? I
I
like
don't
the way
think
she
it's gay.
doing it.
You gotta
I
be
don't know what y'all
mindful.
talk about, so
The
I'm not-
male G spot is prostate.
First of all,
brother.
the male G spot is in
Yeah, I
your
know that.
anal
Yeah,
area.
but
Okay.
So let me speak from
Now,
my
don't
point
get
of
me
view.
wrong. If you that nigga that's then okay.
No, I don't think it's gay. I think there's a
No,
negative
I'm not saying it's
connotation
gay, but I think
behind
it's a
getting
negative
your ass
connotation.
ate
No,
as a
let me
man.
say this. Let me say this.
Huh?
Hold on, big fella. Let me say this, because you adamant about it. Hold on. Let me say this.
Don't make my adamancy about anything. I'm just
Okay,
simply saying
what
it
I'm
ain't
saying
gay
is-
for you to do.
I'm not.
My dick hard, nigga.
Look. I'm not saying.
This has been another episode of
I'm not saying it's gay. You know, to each his own. My thing is, I can't see, me personally, I can't see where it would be a masculine way to get your ass ate.
Okay, see,
Right,
that
I
be
agree.
your
I
sex
can't
and how
do
you
it.
view
I
sex
know.
is about masculinity.
I can see.
Yeah.
I can look. I'm gonna say it like this: a person that's
It's
having
about
it,
masculinity.
I give you some position.
a person that has had it done before.
You had it done.
I can appreciate you saying that. That's a different way of saying it. Now, for whatever reason, somebody would make a different, like he said.
No, there's
he
a
got
difference between not liking something and not wanting to do something behind the negative connotation. There's niggas that will not even allow their girlfriends or their spouse to even touch their ass. Has nothing to do with them not liking it. How uncomfortable can you be from your wife touching your ass? The whole point is the negative connotation behind it, which causes it to become a sus situation for you as a male who's trying to be a dominant figure in a relationship. A man is bent over, he let his wife eat his ass. At some point, somebody in the relationship, a male who has been the dominant figure,
And now
it's a submissive relationship. Now it's submissive because getting your ass ate has been presented as a feminine thing. Right. That's all it is.
I can do some compromising. That one I don't think I can compromise.
It's only compromise when you are a dominant figure and you have always tried to present yourself as a dominant
person. Yeah.
I
don't think you could be so dominant that you wouldn't be like, hey, look, that's some pleasurable shit. Because the first time that I had it done, I was like, ooh, hold on.
Yeah, but I'm saying you was open to the idea. I'm saying
no. First time I had it done,
exactly.
was by
You're
mistake.
not open to the idea because of negative connotation behind it.
It was by
not
mistake.
because
Bitch
you
was
don't
eating
enjoy
dick
it.
and, she went down too far.
Not because you don't enjoy it.
I didn't say that I didn't.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. Here, you're not open to it because the idea behind it, the negative connotation, not because you don't enjoy it. You cannot say you don't want to try something because you're just not going to enjoy it.
No. I'm not saying I won't enjoy it. I'm saying I won't even give myself the chance to know if I'm going to enjoy it because I'm not going to do that.
Because the negative connotation, because you have not experienced it yet.
And then you got bitches like Sukiana saying now he eating my ass and then we switch. Now she eating his ass.
God is good.
So now it's basically saying that females, and don't get me wrong, I'm in the club every night.
Yeah.
That's all I hear. When that one part come on and she say, he was eating my ass and now we switch, or however it goes.
You know what that did?
That's the first thing they say. Now eating his ass.
Exactly.
Eating his ass. I'm sorry. Eating his ass.
Sukiana has opened the door for that negative connotation to become a neutral experience
I see that.
For men.
And I like to think of myself as open. I've said on the show many times. I don't want to take anything off the table that may be, because if you're married for an extended point in time, y'all got to try some different shit. I just don't know if that's the thing I'm willing to try.
If you have a different personality, don't do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me answer your question about what you originally asked.
It's literally just about.
Would I be okay with telling a man if he's not pleasuring me to try something different? I have not found it in myself to.
Hold on, guys. What you saying?
I have not found it in myself to do that yet because I feel like I was in a relationship with a guy for a year. His dick honestly just wasn't big enough. It wasn't big enough and it wasn't like girthy thick enough. So I feel like he couldn't please me. So there's no way I can.
So this is a whole different type of conversation. You were in a relationship with this man?
He originally asked me. Yeah, I was in a relationship with him for a year.
Okay, so you was in a relationship with this man for a year.
And I never had an orgasm. Yes, and I couldn't tell him.
Well, then why did you stay a year?
Because I felt like I had feelings for him. And I mean, it wasn't bad sex. It just wasn't pleasurable enough for me to have an orgasm. I mean, I tried different positions, but I couldn't build it up myself to say, hey, like, it's not, because what are you going to do?
I'm convinced that y'all have not experienced the real activity of sex, because there's a lot of things that can happen in sex that can cause you to have an orgasm other than a dick being put in your
because let me say this. You know what? I don't think you can. I'm going to keep it 100. You didn't really like that nigga.
I feel like I did.
No. Because if you care for a nigga, y'all will figure out a way. Just that care, that love for him, y'all will build up such a chemistry that you gonna bust. You didn't really fuck with that nigga. He probably was supplying some stability where y'all went out, y'all dated, he paid.
You like the
it was
lifestyle.
some good things, and y'all had fun. But you didn't really fuck with that nigga.
That's simply a double standard. That's simply a double standard, because if a male has a small penis, women automatically say, "Oh well, he can't really give me an orgasm, this, that, and the other." But if a male comes into a relationship with a female and she's had 3 kids and her pussy look like roast beef,
he don't say shit.
How am I supposed to? What am I supposed to say? If I say, "Oh, you ran through," then now I'm being seen as misogynistic and a person who body shames women.
I like that you keep it 100. CC.
I hear women get on the internet all the time and say, "Oh, that nigga dick's too small. Oh, that nigga dick's too small."
You done had 4 kids.
But if a nigga get on the internet and say, "Oh, her pussy ran through,"
don't get me wrong,
then he's
though.
automatically body shaming.
Let me say this. It's nothing wrong with having an average penis. It's nothing wrong with a 6.5, 7 inches. I'm not saying that. I don't want a big horse dick over 9 inches. I don't want that. I'm be honest. His dick was just on the small side. It was under average. That's what I'm saying. Let me clarify.
What I got. Fuck you.
Let me clarify. So that's just that. Okay, go ahead. I don't
So-
need no big 9 and over, and I'm good. Go ahead.
9. This is not even.
Whoa.
That's too much. I'm just saying. It
Okay,
is.
well,
You don't feel like that's too
it's
much?
not too much for
not.
everybody.
No,
Oh no. Okay, go ahead.
I'm
All right,
blessed.
but yeah, we ain't gonna look. See, with you being able to pitch both sides because you're bi, you like girls and both guys. What
That's the
is?
same thing I said.
Stop playing, period, sis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you?
like he said, there you have to really know. You have to learn your body. I don't think I finally learned my body until I was 22, 23. Because I feel like I was just having sex. A lot of people are just having sex because
Don't know what the fuck they doing.
Exactly. So like when I was with my girlfriend, she would use this. At first, she was using a strap because that's what I was used to. Like,
Strap.
that was what I had. But
Strapped up
I
like a
finally
dime.
realized that you really didn't need a strap
it's just the
to
way you-
enjoy sex. Like
Let's go without
you can
sound,
literally just
brother.
you
Yeah, brother.
you can.
And so y'all got to the point where y'all didn't even use the strap.
Yeah, we didn't use.
And it
Well,
was-
no, not with her. When I left her, because we were messing around for probably 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 3 years.
Y'all was clapping coochies.
Oh yeah, so it
What's
was.
wrong with you, bro?
But see,
I asked what you want to ask, nigga.
So
That's why you had me on the show.
it's a lot of things that I figure like I don't. People don't know how to do a lot of stuff. So like you can't if they're not experienced. Like if they're not experienced, it's not going to be pleasurable to you
Was it better with the strap or without?
without the strap.
But did you really like the person you was doing it with?
Yeah.
See that?
But
that's
I mean, I like the person. No, actually, no. The person when I finally figured out I didn't need a strap to have sex, I didn't really like that person. But the sex was fun. So it was.
The sex was what?
It was fun. Like, because I got to experience new things, try new things. So now I know what to take into something else with somebody else. That,
See,
like,
and I just feel like there's two different areas that I think we're having two different conversations.
Yeah, but I was
we're having
leading.
conversations about people doing certain things because they want to experience it, and then you have people saying, "I'm not doing certain things just because of the way it's perceived or the way I just won't ever try it." It's not about the experience for me. It's because I'm.
Well, I was
I'm
trying
a
to hear
man.
her experience from being both sides, just to get
So I can-
because she's
yeah.
so open about both sides to see am I tripping about my point of view?
No, because like
yeah.
getting asked you, like okay, like getting my ass. I'm not. I experienced that.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Won't let anybody else ever do it again. It's a wrap for me. And
But
I
you don't
wouldn't-
like a lot of shit. You don't like your toe sucked.
No, that's fuck no.
But that's just about the experience.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
don't do it because
That's
she
the
don't.
experience.
She
No, I
don't
don't.
do it because
Yeah.
it's uncomfortable.
no,
Yeah,
I
she
try.
don't
No,
like
no,
it.
I try just about everything. And,
Yeah, why
but,
not?
If I don't like it, it's over with. I'm not
You
doing it
is
again.
nasty now.
Yeah.
My nigga.
But I am okay with telling. But like now I feel like as you get older, you should be able to tell people that like, what you like and what you don't like. So I'm quick to be like, okay, hey. But like if I want to try something out and I feel like I like you enough, and I feel like I'm opening up with that person to be like, hey, like I feel like a year, I should be able to be like, let's try this right now. Like, and if you don't want to do it, then you don't want to do it. That's okay, cool. But if you don't want to, I'm not gonna be hurt by it because it's something I never tried before, and I want to try it with you. So it's like I would be open to like, hey, do you want to look on my ear while you know, or something, do something weird, something kiki, something crazy. I say something.
Yeah, you didn't do a lot of shit. I be thinking I did a lot of shit, but apparently not.
I ain't did shit.
Wait, what you mean?
I said I ain't did. That's what I be saying. Like I be talking to different people, and I be like, damn, I guess I ain't did a motherfucking thing.
Apparently you've done enough.
You just told
You just
everybody
told
that-
us you got your ass ate.
You did.
Oh, that's something.
Yes.
That was
No,
about
not
default.
anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Jay, close it on you.
It's not. No, it's not anymore because Suki has made it a regular thing for people. For
Well,
men.
I'm not really a regular thing, an open thing. So like
She's
you said,
made a positive
yeah.
connotation now.
Yeah.
Well, she's made a lot of things a positive connotation.
Her and Sexy Red.
I guess
Cheers.
maybe. You know what I'm saying? I like listening to Suki do interviews because you realize she's not as stupid as you may
Yeah.
think she is. You know
No,
what I'm
she
saying?
just
so she can
open it.
articulate herself very well.
No, she just
So
talks
when
about
she did
stuff
it-
that most people wouldn't be comfortable
Yeah,
talking
when she
about
had
in
the
front of
interview the other
camera.
day and said, "Hey man, I like being peed on."
Tomorrow, what am I?
Huh?
What am I?
Yeah, she was like, I like being
love
peed
that.
on.
Somebody not
I like.
being peed on. Anybody like
That's
that?
another-
I
That's a
don't.
fetish.
No.
That's a fetish.
Wait,
That's
somebody,
a kink.
you
That's a
you
fetish.
don't
That's
like
a
it because
fetish.
you.
I just asked
something
if y'all
different.
like it though.
That's
Does
something
anybody
different.
like
Wait, have you tried it?
No.
That's how
So how you
know?
know you don't like it?
Y'all get
Okay,
peed.
so
Well, first of all, if a
whenever I
bitch
said I
is
didn't
coming
try
on you,
it,
you're
it
getting
wasn't
peed on.
voluntarily.
But
Me
it's-
and my
I
child's
wanna
father,
make
we were in
that
the
very
shower,
clear.
and
You
he
getting pissed
peed on
as a
me,
nigga anyway,
and we was about to
making a
fight.
girl
Yeah.
But that
piss.
wasn't.
No, that's disgusting.
But y'all were taking the shower. There was no sex going on. There was no sexual things going on.
I don't care if it was
just a
sex.
shower.
No sex. Do not kill me. It's
But
disgusting. Like,
I can say. But let's talk about squirt. Squirt is basically pee, and niggas love that shit.
It is. It's half. Half of it is.
Hey.
Well, call me milk because it's half and half around
You
this
hear me?
motherfucker.
Hey.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Look, you hear me? Squirt
Yeah,
all
look,
over
squirt.
me. You hear
But,
me?
you know,
But it is a different
Let me put my
experience
wetsuit on.
from
It's
a
different.
bitch that's saying, "Hey, I gotta pee. I'm about to
Yes.
stand up over you and piss all
Oh,
over
yeah,
you."
no,
that's
yeah,
a
that's
different.
weird.
That's
You know,
bitch better go to the toilet. Stupid ass.
I think that's more so. That's a fetish.
Yeah,
Like-
because some people like being degraded or degraded, and so that's a whole like kink. That's a
I
whole
don't even think
fetish
it's
thing.
degradation. I think it's more so a part of the submissive community.
Yeah, but in that space, there's a piece that women enjoy being degraded.
They
They
have
enjoy
said-
being peed on or and that kind of thing because they get pleasure out of being degraded.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that's
like
the
the
whole
niggas that
thing.
like
Yeah,
to be
no,
suffocated.
Yeah, it's like when we talked about the whole Adam 22 thing when he let the black dude fuck his wife and him being the first male dude she ever had sex with, right? That's a whole fetish. That's a whole king. Where white men in a subculture of white men love to see a black man fuck their white wife. They call it breeding. It's a whole subculture where they want.
No,
they
that's
get-
called slavery.
First of all,
It
no,
was-
it's
I
not.
was
That's a
never
part of
gonna
slavery.
get
First of all, it's not. Hold
That
on.
sounds like
No, see,
slavery.
obviously, y'all don't have enough experience in this because it's not called breeding. It's not definitely not called slavery. The male, which
Yeah, I
he's a
said
white
it's
male,
called
he will
slavery.
be called a cuckold.
No. What I'm saying,
He's called the cuckold. That's the actual terminology.
So what I'm
of it.
saying is the white man is the cuckoos. The black man is called,
Kukos?
is I can spell it.
No, I can't.
Cuckold.
Yeah,
Cuckold.
yeah.
So
and
he watches
and
his
so
wife.
he'll watch. But the black man who's doing it is called the breeder, and the woman is called a queen of spades. She only have sex with black men. Her man get off by watching her, and she get off by fucking only black men.
They didn't show that in the slavery movies.
What the fuck are you? Okay, I don't know how you fucking are getting slavery out of anything.
But they
that
were
No, that
we're
watching,
sounds
but they
like
used to-
slavery,
But the
brother.
white people used to watch the black people have sex all the time and make them have sex all the
But
time.
what I'm saying
and
is
watch it.
it's a whole subculture where I'm thinking that his wife got degraded, and it may be his kink just to watch his wife get fucked by a black man. That's his thing.
It's a cuckold.
Yeah. And you look spaced out like you have no idea
Yeah, I don't know
what the fuck we
you
talking
got
about.
going on. Like they didn't say this in the history books.
Why would? What kind of sex are you having? Are y'all just like
Apparently-
lighting?
Talk about eating ass in the history books.
Are you lighting two candles and playing some Marvin Gaye and just getting to it? Like where are we at?
I'm just confused.
About?
y'all because y'all saying cuckold and that bro, that's slavery. That's slave. He has a satisfaction of slavery. Fuck what you talking about.
Point the slavery. Point the slavery out.
He
Point the
basically
slavery
saying,
out.
huh?
Point the slavery out.
The
He
white
wants the
man.
nigga to fuck his bitch.
It sound like the slave is winning.
Don't matter. It's still a slave.
Nah.
First of all,
Exactly.
First of all,
Why is that nigga on that nag? The fuck is you talking
That
about?
wasn't even the primary basis of a lot of slavery sex activity going on. A lot of the times, the white slave masters
Was
would
fucking
just
the
go
men.
get that or
Yeah,
they would
so
just go
a lo-
get the
so
black
if you-
woman and have sex
yeah.
with her.
And that was right.
have
So
kids
if you
with
want
them
to talk
and then
about
make
it,
those kids
most slave
house
owners
slaves.
were fucking male slaves. And they would do it in front of other slaves to demean him and to take his dominance to say, I'm the master, I'm the king. He would do it in front of all the little boys and all the other men. It was a way to strip their power.
Yeah, they were.
And white women would do it. You know what I'm saying? To other women in front of women. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? And what you talking about slavery, they was taking them out and raping them. This ain't rape. This is, I want to
Yeah, but when you say the word breeder, do you know why they saying breeder? Because I want you the biggest and you the strongest of the whole fucking farm. I want your baby to look just like you. That's what that's calling your breeder.
I dare you.
So when you hear
I
that
dare
word,
you,
breeder.
I dare you when you get off the panel to Google Queen of Spades. You'll find that it's a whole culture where white women only want to have sex and breed or have babies by black men, but they marry white men. It's a whole culture.
And so you don't think at one point in her mind she was thinking nigger. Now, at one point she said that. I think you,
And
brother,
back
you
in
need to wake
slavery
up.
time?
You need to wake
You
up.
talking about
brother. I'm
now?
talking about today. At some point, when that black man was fucking her, you don't think in her mind she said,
Give me this nigga dick.
Yes,
Are
brother.
we talking about in real life, or are we back to the point in the
No, this nigga talking about some.
I'm talking about real life. You can't call a man a breeder and not think that woman is not saying nigger. We'll have that conversation afterwards because we're gonna have to edit out a bunch of niggers, and I don't want to do all that.
Because you know we can't say that, right? Like we're gonna have to blank the fact that you said nigga like 30 times.
I only said it 4.
All right. If
With
you're
the
not,
ER.
if you're not into that, that's fine. Just say I don't like that. It's some other shit I'm into.
y'all are talking about actual fetishes.
Yeah.
I thought that's what this is
No,
why
I'm confused though. Y'all are confused on a lot of things because before
Because you said kink, and then I say something about kinks.
Both of them claimed that being with a big woman was a fetish.
Who the fuck said that?
I didn't. Wait till
Okay, no.
That was me. I said it was
So-
a fetish, and he
no,
agreed that it was.
I-
He said it was fetish, and I agreed.
I
Me and him.
Wait, are you saying
Okay,
fetish or
time out.
kink?
Both of those.
both,
Either way, there's.
I agree
being
That's
with
not
a
that
true.
big
I was
woman-
agreeing with you, nigga. If
I-
I like big
somebody
women, I
said
like big women.
It's that- I know there is a such thing as
that
it.
it can be a fetish if there's things you only want to
It's a
do with a
type.
big girl.
It's just.
It
no,
can
it's
be.
Not. No, it's not. It's not.
Like if you want her to do fat shit in front of you because that fat shit to eat and putting cake on her
that
makes
is
you
a
fetish,
aroused.
brother.
That's a
That's what I
fetish.
said.
So I'm
Yeah.
looking at it from that perspective, not just she just big.
That's
It
not a
is.
fetish.
No.
brother.
That's not
So-
what that's
okay, so cool.
that's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying. They're saying
Explain what I'm
that people
saying.
have fetishes that people. It is a fetish that people want to. They have people that want to do that. But being with a fat woman, with a bigger woman, that's not what he's saying. Being with a bigger woman isn't a fetish. Like, okay, she's big. Oh, I want to be with her. That's not what he's saying.
I'm not saying being
He's saying
with-
that there's a category of people.
It's a category of
there
people
is.
that
There
want to
is.
do
Sex with
things
fat
with her
women,
just
they
because she's a
do.
BBW.
And I
Like
said
smear
that
cake on
earlier
herself
about seeing them
or do
eat.
fat shit, and they only want to do it because she's the
That's
big girl.
thanks to the fetish, though.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
saying.
he said.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
he said.
saying.
You have to clarify that.
Yeah, I'm not the great BBWs. Ain't nothing wrong with a thick woman. We ain't gonna put that out there.
Normal.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
There's a couple thick women I find beautiful. We ain't gonna put that out there.
Somebody does this out of the category of a basic sex life is a fetish.
Yes. yes.
We prompted the conversation about Adam seeing where we lied as far as what we think is acceptable and not. And then the conversation took a turn because we realized people were into certain things, and then other people realized that things didn't even exist. Like Teddy doesn't know it's a lot of sex out here that he ain't having. He ain't having. And he thinking he kicking like a mule, but there's a lot of shit out here he ain't having.
I said I'm not hung like a horse, but I kick like a mule. A mule is stronger than a horse. A horse is faster than a mule.
Would you tie a bitch up?
Huh?
Would you tie a bitch
I
up?
done tied a bitch up before.
Not with a
I slapped
sheet.
shit out of her.
Not with a fucking sheet, actual rope.
You gonna deal with?
I slapped shit out of a bitch. I'm a dominant person.
I'm saying with rope, not your sheets.
rope.
Yeah, rope.
I mean, what does it matter what it is?
I'm asking you how far your kink willing to go.
I don't think that's not my kink. That was something that she was into.
But you was into slapping the bitch. That made you feel good.
Slapping a bitch. You like slapping?
It's a dominancy thing. It's a.
So
Like
he
a hard
do have a
slap,
whole
like a-
thing.
Is it a
You
hard
do
slap?
have a whole thing.
Does that make it a kink? Okay.
Yeah, because that means
I never said I didn't have
So that
one.
mean-
You went straight to he like big bitches. That's a kink.
no. I'm saying everything you're saying says you're a dom. You like submissive women.
No, you're
Okay.
not dominant. I want you to know. No, there's a difference between dominancy and aggressive.
I feel
You
like
aggressive
he-
because there's no way you bent over and allow a woman to eat your ass and call you, which there's nothing wrong with it. But there's no way you allow a woman to bend you over, and eat your
First of
ass.
all,
and say, I'm dominant.
First of all,
No, Teddy, leave it alone.
First of all, First of all,
there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know where
It's
this
not.
is going.
Hold on. Look.
I'm here for
One thing you're gonna learn about me, I'm never gonna get no excuse for something that was okay.
Unless you sit
I'm
in this
not-
bitch face and you suffocating this hoe, there's no dominancy in it.
I'm never gonna give an
Let the
excuse.
bitch Eat your ass.
I
doggy
stand
style.
10 toes on everything I say. I'm never gonna give you no excuse for what I said. But I will say that is not what the fuck happened. The bitch didn't bend me over and do any motherfucking thing. Bitch was eating dick. And she went a little bit low,
she took
and I
her
didn't
leg
stop.
and she lifted them
That's
bitches
not
up.
what the fuck happened. You're not gonna tell me that.
He
scooted
You're not
up.
gonna
He
tell me
scooted
that.
up.
Hey, that's what I said in my head. That the legs went up.
No, that's
what I
not
said
what
in
the
my
fuck
head.
happened. Bitch was eating dick, like I said, and she got to all that extra shit, and it went a little low, and I didn't stop.
She was eating. She was on her. You was
So
standing
you were on your
up.
back. and
You was
she
standing
I was
up.
on my back, yeah.
and then she
And you
Now-
let- so
she
you-
looked
But you
at
said
the
you
mouth.
no, because we gotta be
looked at
clear.
the
A
mouth.
bitch didn't bend me over and do any bitch ass thing.
she licked past the ball.
So you was like this.
Yeah, something like that.
So
but-
then she was sucking dick.
Yeah, and then she went a little bit low.
Okay.
Yeah, but the bitch didn't bend me over.
I
See,
had to
see,
see it.
thank you for the example.
You welcome. I had to see it. I had to see it.
Hey, you didn't get your ass.
Oh my God! I appreciate
That's what he
the
did.
visual.
Yeah, I know that's what he did.
Bitch behind him, but I'm standing straight up on my feet like a grown man held up high.
Now that's dominant.
Cause I'll be damned.
That's dominant.
If I done toot
But
this
if you
ass
let a
up
bitch
or
lift your legs up, if you bend over,
Ain't that what I
I'm not
said?
saying that's
I
what
done
you-
said
I'm
that
not saying
before.
that's what
If
you
you
did.
let a bitch put
But
your
I'm
legs
saying
up, she on you.
Anything that happens that you're allowing your partner
To do.
to move you or put you in a different motion, you are no longer dominant in the situation.
Oh, well, then I'm not
Yeah.
dominant
Nigga,
then.
listen.
Because it's sometimes with a bitch eating dick and I just say, oh, don't worry about it, bitch.
That
Go
does not
ahead.
mean you
I'm
cannot be an
aggressive.
aggressive person as
Okay.
well. You are aggressive, but you're not
even if you
dominant.
getting your ass ate, nigga, and she wanna.
But there are certain positions to it.
She
That's
can
still a
write-
dominant position, though. That's still a
Wow.
that's a
I've done
very
that.
dominant
I've
position.
done that. I've
But
done
that's a
that.
very dominant position.
I'll cap the deal, bitch, quick.
If you laying straight down and the bitch sucking your dick, she your boss, and then she lift your legs up.
I'll be goddamn.
Or if a bitch put you on all fours or
Nah, I
bend
ain't
you
been on
over.
all fours. I ain't been over. I've done that. And then, like I said, the first time it happened,
Hey, I was tempted one time. One bitch had me just, hey, you got it. Then bitch, you would never. I'm a grown man.
Hey man, I don't judge you any kind of way.
wouldn't give a fuck.
You're nasty.
If you enjoy something, you enjoy something.
And I think
I
that,
stand 10 toes on line, I say.
hey, first off, it's some shit I enjoy. You might not be into. Whatever you enjoy is your motherfucking thing.
Bingo.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get there.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
The problem with men is everything is not about the experience.
What do you mean when you say that?
There's a lot of things that y'all won't do just because
Guys
you
have
don't.
sex-
You want to protect your masculinity
Men have
as a
sex with
male.
egos.
Yeah,
It's called toxic
It's not
masculinity.
toxic.
that's
It
not a
is.
thing.
No,
It is.
That's not a
It's a
thing.
real thing.
That's not a real thing.
Yes, it
That's not a
is.
thing. You can't put masculine
No.
and toxic in the same sentence because
Men-
those things don't
men
correlate.
have to.
They're
Men have to.
they're toxic motherfuckers who ain't men, but men who are real men can never be toxic. Because a man who's protecting his family, his wife, his community, his people,
No,
a
that's
man
masculine.
is
That's-
not toxic.
but you-
It's some
but you have
bitches.
to
It's some
realize-
bitch ass fuck niggas who got insecurities who are toxic, but them niggas ain't men. Them niggas are fuck boys. Them niggas are bitch ass niggas, and I don't associate myself with them.
No,
So-
what you just said, you have it totally backwards. There's no such thing as a toxic man. Because if you are a real man, like you just said, you can't be a real man is not toxic, will never be toxic. But there is a such thing as toxic masculinity. A gay man can have toxic masculinity.
That's proof that
Gay
you
males have toxic masculinity.
They're not toxic. They
Yes,
lack
they-
masculinity.
No, it's called toxic
You-
masculinity.
Listen, just because you're a man,
Literally.
it don't make you masculine, and that's the thing. Because I know some
Exactly my point.
women. I know some
So
women.
you
Which is why they
overly-
don't go together.
So it does. It does toxic masculinity. So for
It's
instance,
oxymoron.
So let me ask you a question.
It's not.
Have you ever heard the term? Have you ever heard anybody use the term toxic femininity? Femininity.
Femininity.
Ever?
Toxic
Have you ever
femininity.
heard it? No.
no,
You know
because
why?
there's never been a negative connotation put on that. Or do you have women
So-
that are the majority of what society is right now?
Toxic as fuck.
You have society right now. Lil Nas X gets on stage with a wig and shakes his ass, and then you have half the male rapper community that has a toxic masculinity that literally will get on podcasts and radio shows and literally says, if my son came out to me as gay, I would disown him. That is toxic masculinity because you want your son, or you.
Let me
And it's
ask you
not
a
even
question.
about your
Let
son.
me ask you a question.
It's not.
Let me
It's
ask
not
you a
even about your
question.
son. It's not even about your son. It's about you as a grown man.
Can I ask you a question?
Do not want to present yourself,
Can I
or
ask
do
you-
not want to be embarrassed because your son is gay.
No. Let me ask you a question because because we leaping because a man could not want his son. First of all, I have two sons. If they decided that they wanted to be gay, would I be happy about it? Fuck no. Would I love them any different and treat them any
Why would you
different?
not be happy about it?
Fuck no. But because I'm a
That's a legacy
heterosexual man,
What's the
I would because I'm a heterosexual man. I would want my boys to be heterosexual.
Your child to be the same
yeah,
way,
because
right? I can
because
understand that.
because they're my child. If they were different, I wouldn't give a
Me
fuck.
either. I
I
agree
wouldn't
with
give
that.
a fuck. Like I would treat them the same. But what I'm saying is because someone doesn't want their child, or not necessarily don't want their child, but wants their child to have the same values they do, that doesn't make that motherfucking toxic. Or that doesn't make him embarrassed. It's just saying, hey, this is the way my dad raised me. I would want to raise my son in the same
And that's
fashion.
completely fine,
I
but
think
that's
what you're saying,
that's a whole different perspective that you're giving versus there are actual grown men
I just
out
want to give
here.
a different side of it that it
No,
ain't
but
always the
and
case.
that's a different perspective, and that's not toxic with you being a man.
Right.
I'm talking about literally there are men out here that literally put their sons, their actual sons, out
Yeah.
on the street and disown them because of the fact that they presented to them that they are not
and let me say this.
heterosexual.
I know an older man, I ain't gonna put his name out there, none of that, but like in his mind, if he had a gay son, his son couldn't stay in his house. You know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
know someone like that?
And it don't come from a place of
And
it don't come from
all
a place,
actuality, that has
and it don't-
nothing
and
to
it-
do with
hold on,
legacy.
Time out. And it doesn't have
That has-
anything to do with I hate gay people. Because he don't hate fucking gay people. His thing is everybody believe what they believe in.
No, he don't hate gay people because he doesn't have a reason to hate gay people.
Everybody believes whatever they are, whether you gay, straight, whatever your beliefs are what structure your life and pave paths for you. So in his belief, his religion, him going to church as much as he do, him being a deacon, him being a pastor, it's like he see it as sin. So I would not let that sin be in my house. So my son can't be in my house. That's his perspective. Do I necessarily agree with it? No, but do I have to respect it? Because that's the way he lived his life? Yes. And that don't make him toxic. That's just what he believes in.
But who has to respect that though? Who has to respect the son?
His son,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
How does the son have? How does a son? And I'm talking about kids. I'm talking about children.
Yeah.
I'm talking about children.
Yeah.
How does somebody
Yeah.
who has grown up
Yeah.
and literally just like you walk out that door and you see a bitch with a fat ass, you automatically half you niggas automatically want to be on rock hard. Can you
I
control
would
it?
say rock hard, but I'm gonna
But
definitely.
can you
give it a
control
look.
it? Can you control it? Can you
What?
control your
Control being
lustful
hard?
attraction to a woman? Can you control it? Can
I
you
think-
control it?
I think
If this bitch pulled her titties out right now and shit them in your face,
that shit
what
ain't
you
gonna give
do?
me. That shit ain't gonna
No,
give me
and I'm
hard.
not talking.
That shit ain't gonna give me hard.
I'm not talking about
I'm not
what
gonna be
you
turned.
do. You're
I see
missing the
gay
point.
bitches all the time.
You missing, but you no.
That shit ain't gonna
You're
do shit for
missing the
me.
point. I'm not talking about your actions. I'm saying, can you control your feelings about how you feel about your attraction to a woman?
But I know,
Yes.
Yes, you
but I
can,
know
bro.
where you
No,
going.
no,
I know
okay.
where you're going. And I think it's a slippery slope. Because I got
It's not a slippery
I got a
slope.
best friend, male friend. I didn't know this nigga since I was like 13. Nigga is the gayest nigga I've ever met in my life. Like I love this nigga, but he gay. I knew he was gay before he came out and
But
said
you
he
have
was
no
gay.
reason to
No, hold on,
not
time
like
out.
He's not
Before
a
he said
perception of you.
before he said he was gay, I knew he was gay. I was like, one day I just said, bro, can you tell us you gay? Can you stop pretending to be straight
So-
like girl? He was like, yeah, I like gay. And my point to that was, and him being a gay man for over 30 years will tell you, and this is just his perspective. He say, I chose to be gay. It's not something I was born.
he chose to be
I
gay.
wasn't born. It's something I decided I liked and I liked
Yeah,
it.
there's no
You
such
put that out on
thing.
gay male, and that's the
and I know
problem. Y'all
two gay
think
we
males.
can't be born gay.
Two gay. Wait, what?
You can't say that
can't
if
be
you've
born
never
gay.
been gay. Are you gay?
No,
Exactly.
but you can't
You've
be
never
born.
been
There's
gay.
no such thing as gay
You never
DNA.
been,
Oh
that's
shit! This
not-
finna go.
That's absolutely
This
not
shit
true.
finna go left.
That's
This
not-
this is where we get
that's absolutely
canceled.
not true.
This is
X, Y, and
where we
Z.
get canceled.
No.
No, we're not going to
This
get canceled
is
because
where we get canceled.
No, this is not where we get canceled because this conversation is
Sexuality
needed.
is not the same as gender. Don't. And that's what
That's
I
not
do
what I'm
think-
saying. That's not
No,
what I'm saying.
I'm explaining.
There's
to you
no
the way-
such thing as gay DNA. That you either in 100 years when we all dead, it's
I wanna
gonna
make
be
this-
either
I wanna-
He was
or
born-
dead.
Hold on. I want to help you with this. Okay, look. Let's say that's
This nigga
true. I'm
scrolled
sorry,
into
how
the
y'all doing? Look. So what you're saying is
Trent, is the camera on?
Look. What you're saying is, and this is why I say this. I agree with you, but let me help you. To say that is to say you cannot pass down trauma, yet slavery has still affected us
400
years
years
later, even though we haven't been through slavery. Black people all
I
still
can't even
run.
argue
No.
with that. I
Listen.
respect you
All
for
black people still run and flinch when we see a random dog barking.
I respect
Okay.
you for that. But how does that correlate with the fact of being gay?
No,
That's what
I'm
talking
saying. So you're saying like you can't be born gay. I'm saying. Look, I'm a Christian man. I don't really believe that. But I can also see the perspective of to say that It's open the door for this.
Okay, I got
You
it.
get what I'm saying?
What?
I got it. I'm saying
passing down
if
trauma.
one thing is true, the other thing can be true. As well.
Look, say.
So
look,
respectfully, I'm gonna ask you this question. You
Yeah.
can pass down trauma. I get it. The slavery thing was an awesome analogy.
Well,
You
that's
can pass
trauma.
down-
I'm saying
pass
trauma.
Trauma. That was an awesome analogy. Can you pass down being gay?
So who say you can't? Though?
I'm not saying that you. I'm
that's
just asking
the
a
case.
question. I'm not trying to negate anything.
No. I'm saying
I'm just simply.
that's the premise I'm coming from.
Can you say, "Hey, my papa was gay"?
No.
I think I'm that too.
No. Listen, to what I'm saying.
It happens all the
No, listen.
time.
I'm saying.
I want to steer it in
Listen,
a
I'm
different direction.
I'm not defending them, but
So that
I'm
we don't
giving the
get canceled.
argument of
You're not gonna get
if we was to say
That's not
one
canceled.
thing,
because what I'm saying is,
well, then we must,
I
if
agree
we
both-
open
I
this
agree
one
both
door,
y'all.
it opens
For
the
two
other
different
doors
reasons.
for it. You can't be born with this.
I agree with you.
See what I'm
on that.
saying?
I agree with you on that.
But you have to think about this though. Most diseases and psychological trauma is passed down through DNA. I give an example. If you have somebody that's bipolar in your family, they're gonna. If you're bipolar, right? They're gonna ask which one of your parents are bipolar.
My mother.
They're gonna say
Right.
they're gonna, and every psychologist will say it's hereditary. Like somebody in your family passed it down to you.
Correct.
So here's what I'm saying. Homosexuality used to be a mental illness, right? It used to be a mental
It
illness.
should be presented as a mental illness.
So here's the thing. If that's one mental illness, and we all know most mental illness get passed down, who's to say?
Oh, I see what
Who's
you're
to say
saying.
that
I see
wasn't
what you're
one?
doing. I see what you did.
Just because we removed it out the book as mental illness don't mean it couldn't have got passed down to.
And
you.
I agree with
So
you on that.
again,
Okay.
somebody could be born gay. Now, me personally,
but
I don't really believe that only because
he's
I've
training
seen-
it as an
mental
illness
illness, yeah.
and as trauma. He's saying gay is trauma from us being raped by master. So then we internalize.
Well, yeah, you can take it as that. But I'm saying anything can happen to your forefathers that's been passed down to you. You don't know. You know, and as a Christian, they tell you the sins of the father will father the son. So a lot of things whoever in your blood might have been doing, got into, you don't know what happened. Just because.
But that's a whole
true.
different conversation.
And but look,
It's a whole
but look,
different-
and then look, if we can admit that we have a generation of people who came out of a lot of trauma, us, nigga, our parents, all of us got some about our parents right now at the age we're in. I'm in my 30s, bro. We all got mama and grandmama, or papa and grandpapa, and then them, right? And we have a whole generation where we all share the exact same trauma in the black community. Who's to say?
You saying gay is a trauma?
No,
I'm saying things.
Being homeless, I want to say.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want
Pass
to
the
say
mic.
this as a person who represents the LGBT community.
Yeah, for sure.
There are majority of the gay community, especially, and I'm talking about not only just from the gay community, from a male perspective, and not only being a male, a black male, especially in the entertainment industry, somebody who has to constantly be outside, somebody that's constantly. First of all, I want to make this very clear. There was a long gap time where I did not want to be gay. When I realized that I was gay, and I did not want to be gay.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Were you
homosexual.
born gay though?
I want to explain it like this. So when I was, and this is just because my brothers, and I'm the youngest. I was the youngest. I was always the youngest. When I was 5, 6 years old, shit that I don't even remember to this day. My brothers, my godmother, my grandparents used to tell me all the time. They used to say, used to walk around and used to go put on your mama stuff. Used to go walk around in girl stuff. Used to like to wear feminine stuff. I was never exposed to, at that time, I was never exposed to anything sexual with a male.
Yeah.
I never seen anything sexual with a male.
Yeah.
I never had the lustful thinking of wanting to be with a man.
Yeah.
The idea of me wanting to be like that was just because, exactly, it had nothing to do with me being sexually attracted to a man.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
He admired the dominant figure in his life.
So in the situation, right, exactly,
Yeah.
which is a part of trauma.
Yeah. I get that, but I think that's why he's saying
Right.
that you can't be
There are-
born
I wanna-
gay.
I wanna make that very clear.
There are
There's a
things
lot of
that
gay
happen in
people that
life
don't wanna be gay.
that steer you. I think that's what he's saying.
No, that's exactly what.
That's what he's saying. He's saying you
Exactly
can't be
what I'm
born gay. There are things
I think a
in
lot
your
of
life
times, and let me
that
clear it up
happens
even
like
further.
your
I think
mom.
a lot of times we watch Lifetime, we watch the different movies, and we think that, oh, he had to be raped. That's why he was gay.
No.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just simply saying that you don't come out the pussy and say, hey, or whatever it is. I'm not
because there
specifically
That was a
because
stereotype.
you have
It was, I'm sorry.
no there but it's still stereotypical because you confuse the fact with somebody being gay to somebody who's literally acting in homosexuality. There's people in the Christian community, and I know this because I am a Christian. There are Christians, there are pastors who still talk about it to this day.
Yeah.
Donna McClurkin used to be gay as hell. Still talks about it to this day. Do you think
What?
Yes. Oh yeah. He been preaching that for years.
Yeah.
He's not gay anymore.
We found out,
He's not
yeah.
gay anymore.
still talks about it to this day? You think that man's not gay anymore? It's not the fact that he does not have those lustful.
No, I'm not negating that. I just didn't know.
But it's not the fact that he still does not have those lustful feelings for men. It's if he's going to act on it.
What I'm saying is, but what I think,
Exactly.
but what he's saying is,
Did not know that.
I've known that for a long time. But I think we're skating around your point. The point he's just trying to make is his belief is you're not born gay. There are tropes in life that happen that then
That
you
make
figure
you
out you like
gay.
those
Yeah.
things.
So
You see what I'm saying? Because when I was born,
It don't have to be right. It can be an example. Like you
No,
said.
but he just skated around it. But no, you just
Time
explained
out.
it.
You
You just explained it. A lot of it is.
And my belief is, I also believe that people aren't born gay, but I also don't give a fuck if they are. Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't mean
I
nothing to
know
me.
you.
You
I
feel
mean,
what
I
I'm saying?
know. I mean,
Like I don't treat them no different. Like you know what I'm saying? When I see people treat them differently because they're gay or especially older people, when you catch niggas 50s and 60s who treat people different because they gay. You know what I'm saying? But then
Well, they got women that do the
but
same.
then-
nah, I'm about to say,
Women
I want
Hold
to
on.
talk
It's
about
still-
masculinity.
Time out. But then
It's
I
not
swear,
toxic
just don't name
masculinity.
for it.
but then I swear they Christians, I gotta tell them that you're not. Right? Because your sin ain't bigger than his sin ain't bigger than your sin. God love y'all the same.
So
He love you just as much as he love him.
So
and
here-
all his sin,
so
he
here's
love
the
him the
thing.
same.
Here's the thing when you talk about. So I'm gonna go down the line. Number one, I don't personally believe people are born gay because
Me either.
everybody I know who's been gay, homosexual, from a male perspective. I don't know about women, but I know for males, it was they look up to the most dominant figure in their home. He just said that, and I know a lot of.
Single parent
I know
homes.
a lot of masculine men who are
Yeah.
homosexual only because they admire their mother, so they imitate the dominant figure, which is natural for a male to want to be dominant. So he did what was in his DNA. It just was the environment. It was nature versus nurture. I mean, nurture versus nature.
He
You know
didn't
what
do
I'm
it
saying?
in his day. He did
No.
what he saw.
Listen. Is it a man's DNA to want to be dominant? So you're gonna imitate the most dominant thing. It just so happened his environment, the most dominant thing was the mother. Okay. Then second, another thing for males.
Say what
is-
you want to really say, Teddy.
Which is not always true because I know.
No,
I know boys who
because
grew up
Teddy
in
holding
niggas
back.
with-
Teddy,
I was
say what you
gonna
really
get- I
want to
was
say.
gonna get on that too.
No, fuck it. No,
That's
fuck
what I'm
it.
saying. I'm gonna get on that too.
Hold on,
And
fuck
then
it.
the second
Wait,
second
just
one
let
I
Teddy
know
say the shit.
is the trauma.
Before he don't say it. Say
I've
it,
seen
Teddy.
that.
I think that's not true, brother. I don't think that, like I said, and I'm standing on it.
No.
I don't think
I'm
that
not
you can
saying
come out
it's
gay.
not-
I don't think
it's
that
not
it's
a definite thing.
because you keep making it about influence. You don't come out as a baby and want to be masculine. You don't
No.
come out as a baby and want to
No,
be feminine.
listen,
For the first 9
no,
months,
that-
I mean,
that's-
what is it?
no, wait.
6 months? We don't even know.
Hold on. That's false.
That's why we got gender reviews.
Bro, no.
We got all type of
Listen.
shit.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
So I can
This
turn
nigga
it.
wild.
Hold on, wait.
That's my point.
Bro, this nigga wild.
So if that's the case, then you weren't born straight.
That's what I was.
Because that's what you're saying.
I knew exactly
You weren't
what
born
she was
straight.
saying.
Yes.
You weren't born straight.
I don't know why I can think what
Hold on,
Hold on,
So
look.
you
So
cannot
look, what I'm getting to is
I believe
this.
you can.
What I'm getting to
I
is
don't believe that.
there's been plenty of speculation, and I'll just give you my two that I've seen through experience with people who I know homosexuals. Okay, that's what I've seen most common.
Okay.
Now, here's my take on it though. I personally believe most people who say they're homosexual are not homosexual. They're just following a trend. Only because I've known
That's gonna get a lot.
I've
of
known a lot of homosexuals. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say one of my mentors in the military was a gay male.
I just want to say this first. I do believe I was born straight because I didn't see example
Hold that
of
thought.
anything gay
Hold that thought.
until
this nigga is-
until motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying?
I got, bro. No,
can't
you
be-
ain't got to
But
listen.
you can treat that the whole opposite way. You cannot say I was born being straight because I wasn't given example.
So look, listen. I'm gonna get
I
to
was
it.
giving an example because I saw my mama
If
and my
I was
daddy.
locked in this room and I was born here and it was a bunch of niggas around here fucking all day and I have never seen a male fuck a woman, what do you think I'm gonna do?
That's an influence.
It's
That's what
an
I'm saying.
influence.
Okay, so listen. Wait. Hold
Same
on.
thing for a straight person.
Jake,
So,
this your man's?
all these influencers, all these
This your
actors
man's?
and promoters.
So
What you
hold
mean?
on, wait.
I'm saying, I know what you're trying to say. I don't want to say it for you. I think you can better articulate your point.
Wait,
I'm
hold
not
on,
worried about
wait.
articulating
Let me
nothing.
get
At
to
the
it.
end
No,
of the
wait,
day,
I don't
wait,
know.
wait.
This is
Let me
good.
get to
No,
it.
it's not.
No,
No,
I'm saying if
So
he
listen.
articulated better, I think I will get his
Hold on,
point.
look. The example
I
I was
get his
making
point.
was
Yeah.
my mentor in the military,
I want
right?
him to win.
Was a very masculine man. So I never perceived his sexuality, in no way, shape, or form. It never crossed my mind. But then I see him with another, and I'm saying perceived masculine man, and I'm like, so look, listen.
Ain't nobody saying shit about you.
No, you niggas just pointed at me.
But they pointed at you before I did.
And I said what to them
so-
too.
so-
Jake said, "How did we get here?" I said, "Teddy."
So
said,
look, bro, I'm getting to it. Look. So what I'm saying is the reason why I presented this example was because this was a masculine man with a masculine man, and so this gave me the perspective I needed to understand enough about homosexuality. When I asked myself, so because I'm used to in the hood, gay boys act like females, right? That's how you knew they was gay. But he was like, why would I want to be like something I'm not attracted to? And then, he said, and then why would I want to be with someone I'm not attracted to? If I like men, I want to be with a man. So that put my perspective on, oh, wow, there's a lot of people who may be operating out of trauma, maybe operating out of influence, but may not be
Gay.
you know, but and that gave me a perspective. And then you know what? Listen, because listen, the reason why that's important is because you have to understand like the reason why there's so much confusion in the two because there's a lack of maturity in all cultures, even in LGBTQ and in the heterosexual culture. So when he's saying toxic masculinity.
What you're saying.
Now I don't believe in that.
I want to make very clear.
But it sounds
What
like somebody
you're saying-
immature is doing something.
What he just said. So the act of doing feminine things or doing overly masculine things in the gay community, that's trained. That's something that you're not born with. Nobody's born with, like you said, nobody's born to be masculine. Nobody's born to be sassy. Nobody's born. Those are things that you are not born with.
Right.
Those are not things that you're born with. But you cannot tell me as a person who is gay that I was not born to like the physique or the view of a man.
I don't think so.
But you are born straight because you were supposed to like the physique
No,
of
I
a
like.
woman.
It's not supposed to. It's I like.
Exactly.
Okay,
But that's just because first of all, majority of and there's people
All right.
that like that.
Let me get.
There's nothing wrong with
Hold
that.
on, Teddy.
I just
Don't
no,
say
hold on,
that.
no,
Don't
because I don't want the
say
camera to
that.
make it seem like I'm trying to over exert myself because there's some going.
Teddy, I
I'm
agree
just
with
simply
you.
saying that I know sometimes some of the words you be saying.
no.
You be.
I want
don't
everybody.
do that.
I want
Don't do
everybody
that.
to
So
fully
let me
understand that.
let me get a woman's point of view. CC, you play both sides, right? So it's like, do you think a person can be born straight or gay, or is that even a thing? And like,
I don't
and
think it's a thing. I feel like you end up all right. So because there's a lot of people that don't. All right, that they have. Okay, a lot of people that's like say a boy, he may have never had no thoughts of being with a girl, and he may have never had no thoughts of being with a guy. With like say the high school, middle school. Let's go to middle school.
okay, so he at this point he asexual. He don't like either
He
side.
don't like nothing. I mean, you really. I feel like you born asexual. I feel like you don't really know what you like.
You are.
Yeah. So, cause like at the end of the day, he's like, okay, well, a girl tries to kiss him. He freaking out. He freaking out. He not sure if he want to do it. But then a guy do it and he do it. Then wait, he never had a choice. He never knew what side he wanted to be on. So he was like, he was so comfortable with that. Like that's what he felt comfortable with. Like
Miss Pink, where
That's what you
But I
mean.
want you to understand that's the point I'm making.
that's what you're saying though.
So let me hear her point because we don't want to over talk her. How you feel about it? Do you think people can be born straight or gay?
As far as being born straight or gay, I don't know. I'm like her. I think that it's kind of neutral in the beginning. I have a lot of gay friends, a lot of gay best
Most
friends.
women
I have
do.
multiple best friends. And I actually talked to one of my best friends. I asked him, I was like, when did you know you were gay? Like, because I just want to know because
they
I'm not.
asked us all that.
And then he was just like, one day he was like, he noticed he would be more nervous around men. Like he would go change out in a locker room or at school, like in gym around men. He would get so nervous. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean? And then he was like, I didn't have the same feeling around women. So he was like, at that point, I knew it was like something a little off. So once he saw a man naked and he got aroused, he was just like, at a young age, he was just like, I knew I was gay. And he was saying he was very young whenever that happened. So I don't know. I don't know.
Nobody's born straight, but that's the point I'm making.
What you say?
If you're saying nobody's born straight or gay, I want to make this point clear. If you're saying nobody's born straight or gay, that means...
I didn't say that.
I mean, nobody's born gay. That means any male right now can be trained to be gay.
Yeah.
You can go and have a nigga suck your dick for 2 years straight.
Whoa.
Hold on. No, I know. Because dog, they're being dead serious.
Whoa, what the
because
fuck?
if you're not straight or gay, the point I'm making
I think okay.
The point, this is the point I'm making. And what she said was was like on point. Everybody's born asexual. Nobody's born with that feeling of, oh, yes, I like boys, or yes, I like girls.
I don't think so.
No. This is what happens.
So
with
you
any
think you're
gay
more
male,
like
this is what happened with a lot of people. Now, there are situations where people are put into situations where they're molested over the course of years.
Oh, yeah,
and then
that's
they
different. That's trauma.
Comfortable.
That's trauma. Yeah,
that's trauma.
Yeah.
Now, if I am a person who has not, which there are a lot of gay people who have never experienced that type of trauma in their life.
What about sometimes as well, it might not be you directly, somebody around you.
Somebody around you. But I'm saying there's literally, what happens is, if you, and she explained it too, and I love the way both of y'all explained it. If I'm born asexual, and I don't like boys and girls and this, that, and the other, and then you ask a gay boy, because majority of the time, females are not asking, when did you know you was gay? Usually it's a lot, because it's a lot more accepted in the community. But if a girl asks me, oh, when did you know you was gay? I knew I was gay when, after I was presented with sex, with the idea of sex, and I have seen a man and a woman have sex, and I have seen a man and a man have sex, and then I have become aroused off of one or the other. That's just what it is. Nobody's, like I said, nobody's born straight or gay, because y'all are thinking of the mindset of straight and gay has everything to do with sexual activity.
No, that's not why I think it. That's not why I think it. No, that's not why I think it. That's not why I think it.
If I have been presented with both of the ideas, and I choose this one because my brain is chemically reacting better.
Okay,
right
so
here, right here. It's just
I
like
gave
when
everybody the time to explain their shit and kick their shit. So I'm gonna kick my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I think it's a fantastic point. I think if you believe that, it's great. I simply don't.
No, it's a fact.
I don't subscribe. I don't
That's
subscribe
a
to that,
fact.
and I don't subscribe to that because I believe you can. So a motherfucker isn't waking up one morning and saying, I want to be addicted to heroin. I love fucking heroin. They had to expose themselves to heroin to know that they like that.
I want to make very clear that I had never had sex with a male when I realized I was gay.
I never brought up sex.
When I realized I was gay, I never touched a man in my life.
I let you land. I'm just trying to land. I let you land, and I respect your point. I didn't speak when you spoke. I let you land that motherfucker. I'm just trying to land my plane. I believe that you can decide that you like some stuff because you open doors. Like a lot of people don't believe in voodoo, but voodoo works because you allow your spirit to be open to that shit. Like you like certain things because you allowed yourself to be subjected to those things. I'm not saying I'm born straight, but I'm saying I was born to like women because I can only produce with a woman. I can only have kids with a woman. So men and women were made to have babies to reproduce. Sex is only good for reproduction. So you saying we had the same thing and we can't reproduce, but I'm supposed to like the thing that I can't reproduce with? That don't make sense scientifically.
So you
it doesn't make sense scientifically when a person comes out with a hermaphrodite. What,
you cut one off and you pick a side.
So you say you're not gay because you haven't experienced it.
No, I'm saying I'm not gay because I will never see that. So I mean I got partners that's gay, but I'm not diving into their diary trying to figure out how they figured it the fuck out.
You said it happens because doors get open.
So I'm saying
your door has
no. That's not what I'm saying.
That is the point I am making, America.
No, that's not what I'm. That's not what I said.
I agree with you,
you get what I'm saying. That's not what I said. You trying to twist what I said, but that's not what I said.
No.
What I'm saying. You didn't let me finish.
No, hear everybody's opinion of what y'all saying because nobody's speaking facts. Y'all speaking opinions.
Oh yeah, all opinions. Yeah.
What makes you gay? Like I said, it's not a sexual.
Yeah, because I never brought up sex.
No, it's a thought.
I never brought up
sex.
sex.
It's what you choose. It's a thought.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the chemical bound, that's a thought. Like, hey, I choose this. So it's like, no, you're not born gay. You know what I'm saying?
But in a sense, you are.
But in a sense, this is my mindset. This is what I choose. So I'm making this thought because guess what? What make you straight? Because you choose to be with the opposite sex. But what if I don't want to be with nobody? What that make me?
Asexual.
Asexual.
Yeah.
So
Because that means you don't choose a side.
I don't choose nothing. I don't want to have sex with a girl. I don't have sex with a nigga.
Yeah, you asexual.
I'm just living life, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But at the end of the day, y'all making a just to either be about sex. No, it's a thought process.
No, I didn't bring up sex one time.
So there's no.
I didn't bring up
if you're-
sex one time.
Exactly my point. So if we are not talking about sex on either side, gay or straight, you cannot say that I was not born gay. Nobody, and like I said, I want to reiterate. Nobody's saying that I said that gay people are born gay. They just when we came out, we were just supposed to start fucking niggas. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, just like Jake said, at some point, nobody's gonna know. Whether you gay or straight, you're never gonna know what you actually like until you have been presented with the general idea of sex. If sex was never presented to you as a person,
I've never been presented.
You would not know what you like it.
I've never been presented heroin. I know I don't want to smoke them motherfuckers.
I was just about to say, I've never said sure.
I know I don't want to smoke them motherfuckers. I know for sure.
You know you don't want to do it because you know you don't want to do it. So I'm saying, so if you in the room full of crackheads, you like, yeah, I don't want to do that shit. They don't make you a crackhead. But I'm saying, but if you, that's why I was saying what you said was bullshit when you said when you open a door, it makes you that. No, it does not make you that because it's people that's been raped and still straight. You know what I'm saying? It's people that's been traumatic, traumatized.
But that's trauma. You talking about something different.
No, I'm talking about everything. It's people that grew up.
I'm talking about
it's people that grew up with two gay
man,
parents in a
you
home
know
and
about
still straight.
man, you
it's
know,
a thought
but you
process,
know,
what I'm
but you
saying.
know about open
It's a
doors.
thought
If
process.
all my fucking life I done smoke weed and then that bitch don't get me high enough and I want to try some mushrooms, then I'm opening doors to try and shit because I didn't try shit. It's gateway shit.
Wait.
Like, what we talking about, bro?
No, listen.
First of all, I want to say no disrespect because I don't got no.
Listen.
I enjoy being part of these conversations because I feel like y'all just the straight majority. A lot of the straight community just does not understand the point of perspective when I say you are born gay. I'm not saying that you coming out wanting dick.
Oh no. I
don't think that
first
either.
of all,
Because you don't know what dick is. You still touching your
I agree with everything you said. I agree with everything you said. Just that one part I didn't agree. Everything else you said, I agree with 100%.
I want to address something when we speak about children and the immaturity dealing with attraction. So there's a lot of kids, like one of my daughters was like, I think I'm gay, I think I'm bisexual. Listen, I ain't tell how old she was or is, but I just know she's not 18. So I had to explain to her, and I explained this to most of the males I raise or teach in life. You know what I'm saying? Mentor, but I'm talking about raising these motherfuckers. There's a difference between a person being attractive or being beautiful and you being attracted to them. You can acknowledge the beauty in something and also acknowledge that it's not your type.
Oh yeah, you said that before.
A lot of guys, you know, that's the mentality of niggas fucking up a whole bunch of bitches, right? Because, you know, you didn't get hard or something like that. But that's because nobody ever taught you that they're beautiful, but it don't mean you're attracted to them. You're just acknowledging their beauty because guys are very physical. Same thing when my daughter was saying, one of my daughters was saying this, I was telling her just because you acknowledge the beauty of a woman don't mean you're a homosexual. There's a difference. And so when I explained it to her like that, because she was going through it, like maybe I'm bisexual, once I explained that to her, she was able to differentiate. And very short after, she was like, okay, no, I like boys. Like, I'm attracted to boys.
I agree with that.
And the reason why I say that when you speak about adolescents, or even some adults, and them being attracted to something, a lot of them haven't separated, her beauty from my attraction. You know what I'm saying? I can say Cece's cute, and that doesn't mean she's any less cute because I don't want to fuck her.
Yeah, facts.
She's beautiful.
I say the same thing, and I absolutely don't want to fuck
Cece.
Cece.
Saying?
She's my sister.
So he's saying,
but that's the way society. That's the way society is presented. If you got on TV and you say, "Damn, she fine as hell," 90% of the people in the room gonna think you want to fuck her.
They're gonna say,
which ain't true. Because I tell her she cute all the time, but I don't want to fuck Cece at all.
Type. You feel what I'm saying? You look at my kids. And
like I want to get money with them.
Like, I got a type, my boy. But it don't mean that I don't find other women beautiful. She looks cute too, but I would never fuck her. She's just not my type, bro. So, and I'm saying that same mentality, people grow up as adults, 40, 50 something years old, and have never made the clear separation of their beauty is not my attraction. It's two totally separate things. What he's saying is, whether he's born or not, say, I can look at a female and say she's beautiful. I can look at that nigga and say he look cute. And he's saying, I may be gay, but nigga, I wouldn't fuck you. You're not my type. And that goes with, it goes deeper than just identifying.
It very much will goes deeper because there's a negative
sexuality.
connotation, but
You gotta know yourself.
A man is gay, that I want to fuck every nigga.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Who said that?
But no, that's not the. But that's how it's being.
It's part of the immaturity.
presented.
No. What I'm saying is that's still in that box of immaturity when we speak about sexuality, as far as when we grow up or when we become adults, and how it can be misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of conflation when you put things on top of things.
Just for an example, like I'm a straight man. If I be like, hey, bro, you look handsome, bro. I like your outfit.
And that's
I'm
okay.
not trying to fuck you, but I'm saying, but
that's okay.
He say, man, you look handsome, bro. You might be like, this nigga trying to flirt with me.
Out of there. I'm out of there. It's over with. It's over.
I'm not saying you in particular. I'm just saying.
I agree with that.
I'm not talking about you specifically,
I
but
get
I'm
that.
saying
Because I do
try to dodge society all the time. And it's the truth.
I want to get y'all to understand. I understand that being a male who's in the model industry, I get that all the time.
No. What I'm saying, when we have this conversation, I'm saying like we get to a point where there's a disagreement, but the disagreement
This is crazy.
It comes from a lack of.
I got questions.
I don't have a problem saying, hey, bro, you smell good in the bitch.
No. But listen. Personally, you don't have a problem.
What type of clown that is?
Don't tell Jake that.
But listen, the misconstruction can be had on a social level because not everybody has the ability to have a thought process of individuality.
So at what point do we stop caring what society says? Because I'm gonna
Let's not do that. Let's not act like society is not in place for a reason.
Society,
It's always going to be there. It's
You
never
feel what
gonna
I'm
not
saying?
be.
Because
constructed for the
and
benefit of the
I'm
modern
fucking say my
society.
age. I usually don't. In my 30s. Damn. In my
Listen.
30s, if a gay man be like, hey man, you look handsome, or hey man, what's that fragrance? I like that. I won't feel a certain kind of way. I be like, man, I don't give a fuck that he gay. He gave me a compliment. But maybe at like 17, 18, if a gay man would have complimented me, I would have felt totally different. Like,
And that's called maturity, brother.
Yeah, it's called maturity.
Maturity, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
Thought process.
thought
I
process.
realized that just because he gay don't mean I'm his type, but he
You
won't
know how
fuck
many
me.
times I've went into a casting call and motherfucker be like, damn, bro, you handsome. And I know that he's gay. I don't go to throw my hands with him. Hey, bro, I appreciate it. Cool. You know how many DMs I get as being a model for motherfuckers? Hey, bro, are you the... No, I'm not.
What was your reaction versus a female saying you look handsome?
Yeah. His dick's...
Yeah. No one dick didn't stand up no more. But I'm
Miss
saying...
Pretty and Pink, have you ever thought
About
about
all you heard was
being with the same sex?
A long time ago.
How long ago was this? What
I was
age?
like 18, 19.
So you thought you might be bi? Or you did bi things?
No, I thought I might be bi.
Why
did you
you don't
think
do
that?
it?
Because
Why
I was
you-
grossed out. Like whenever, because
wow.
I expressed it to her, so best friend.
There's no... Oh,
We
wow.
getting canceled.
And I was
No,
grossed.
we're not gonna get canceled. That's my
I'm saying,
point.
why would you grow?
No,
what
it
grossed
felt
you out?
wrong. Like it
so
felt
you tried
wrong.
it?
No, we kissed it. I was
Okay,
just like,
okay,
it
baby,
felt
baby.
like wrong. Like you in your spirit. I don't know if you've ever tried it. Well, you probably
I
not gonna
have
tell
not.
you. But anyways,
It felt
nobody
wrong on a
else?
mental level, or it was just something you did not enjoy.
It was something.
Yeah, she
I
just threw
can't
it out
just say
there.
if it was bad. She was very pretty. Still to this day, we're close, but
Okay.
it just felt wrong.
Like I said,
No,
close.
I date men. No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
because your brain was chemically
Exactly.
reacting
that's
in
why I
a
agree with you
negative
100%. She was
way.
so
And that's what I
beautiful.
was trying to
She
say,
very
because like,
attractive.
say like when we were like younger, okay, boys don't play house, girls play house.
What?
Listen,
I play
Hold
that.
on.
I've been trying to eat. I've been trying to say that. All right,
you trying to hunt.
9 times out of 10, you don't see a group of boys playing house by themselves.
Oh yeah, nah.
Okay, a group of girls will play house by themselves. So there's, or as you get older, you might let's kiss. All right, I might like that, because I mean I did, but my friend, she might not like that. But me, I might I like it. I might do it again. You know what I'm saying? I might kiss somebody else, like not at that same time. As a child, you're not thinking about that, but like when you get over it, I might kiss a girl again. I might like that, that didn't disgust me. It didn't ew me. It didn't. But her, ew. That's a reaction that you would get from a child, a girl kissing a girl, like, we kissed, mom did it. But a boy, all right. So as a boy, y'all played house and y'all kissed. One boy might like that.
I hope
But y'all not doing that. But that's
Okay.
just what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You get an ick from it. Somebody else might not get an ick from it. But at the same time, like you just have to. There's something that it's a comfortability.
That's the point I'm making.
And that's what I was trying to say earlier because it's like like you were saying.
If it's
boys.
the first time it's happened, and there's two people who have two different responses, and this is the first experience y'all both have had, and one likes it and one doesn't. The fact of the matter is that's what makes it the process of chemically reacting, knowing that you were born this way.
But when you say that, you open up the door to say, you got to go fuck a man to know that that's not what you don't like. No, nigga, I know that that's not what I don't like.
No. That's why I say you can't argue people are not born gay or that you're born straight. You don't want to make an argument because it opens the door for the rest of that conversation to where when you're talking to somebody about certain things, they can flip it back on you. That's why I say don't. I'm saying
I don't want to, but I want to make it very clear. I'm not flipping. I don't think anything that you're saying is offensive at all. I feel like
I'm not saying offense.
I feel like there's a lot of things that come from the straight male community of what they don't agree with, and I'm talking about men who are actually straight. Because I want to make that very clear.
Okay.
And the phobia you experience come from men who were raised by women to attack the out of the
no majority of the phobia that I've experienced from straight men are gay. So the other half could be from the traumatic experience of whatever. But
so let me ask you
half the niggas that showed me homophobia in high school are the same niggas that I was fucking 2 years after we graduated.
I'm not asking
because they're not, but they're not happy. But yeah,
right.
Do it.
So I mean, it has, but that's the reality of it. It has nothing to do with chemically or with them choosing or me choosing to say, hey, this is what I like, so I'm going to train myself to like this. Hey, I like that boy. And I don't think we
because a lot of people train themselves not to like something.
But see, I'm not born this way.
Because a lot of people that are gay, like they say like they did something like that, or somebody touched them the way and they like that feeling. A lot of them go through life hiding that and basically being with women, hiding the fact that they are gay, they do like men or something like that, and then. When they're 48, when they're like 50, they're like, well, shoot, I done live life. Let me go do it now and be happy because now I'm retired. I can go find who I'm supposed to be with.
Please don't do that. Y'all come out.
I want to know, but I want to fully say, I do want to fully say, I accept me as myself, and I accept me as myself 100% fully.
Yeah.
But I want you to realize that if I woke up tomorrow and my brain chemically turned off the fact that I like a man and that I like pussy, I would 100% go with it.
My thing is, I don't
negate that. If there's some, I think it's kind of going contingent what she's saying, or what they're saying. If there's a man out there that's saying that he wants to be something, be that.
No, that's not. But that's not what I'm. You missed the point. I'm saying that's not what I'm saying.
You understand? He's saying
if I woke up tomorrow and said, if my brain did not make me be aroused by a male, I would 100% be fine with it. But the fact of the matter is, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and be attracted to men.
Oh, okay. I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying. He's saying if your brain woke up tomorrow and said it and you liked men, all of a sudden you would be like, it would fuck you up.
I've been in a house full of naked bitches. But I'm talking about 60 naked bitches. But I'm saying,
did
not get hard one time.
But I'm saying if he is,
I can't make myself. I can't.
Hey, like I said, man, I agree with everything you said. I just didn't agree with that one part. But I also, I ain't got no phobia against gay people at all. Like I ain't got no issue with them. You know what I'm saying? I got gay family members, gay partners. Like I don't give a fuck. I got a partner right now. I think that's gay who won't tell nobody he gay.
I agree. I agree.
No,
friend. I agree. You know we friends.
No, I'm talking about a nigga. I'm talking about a nigga I knew since I was 13. A nigga I grew up with. A nigga I knew. A nigga I grew up since I was 13. I really think that. I really think that nigga gay.
I know men that are homosexual, but me as a gay man, I would never break that code of putting somebody out there like that.
Oh no, I think because they gotta put they gotta put themselves up. You know what I'm saying? And really, I kind of like know the nigga gay because we got like a group chat and the nigga accidentally put some shit in the group chat and then deleted it. But I had already saw it for the nigga deleted it. I'm like, okay, my guy. But that's neither here nor there. But you know what I'm saying? If you gay, man, rock your, do your thing.
So can I ask her? Yeah, okay. So I want to
And
ask her a
re-
question. Hold on, let me
and-
ask her a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Would you date a bisexual man?
No.
No. Why
Come
not?
back to her mouth. You hear the shit? Was the answer?
No,
No, you wouldn't, and she wouldn't either.
Give us
I
an answer.
would.
Don't think about it.
I
Give us an
have.
Ain't no fucking
No,
way.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Hey,
I have bisexual ex. I was just
on everything
wondering how
I
most
love,
women
I
goes
just had
about
this
it.
conversation
Hey,
yesterday
you would date a bisexual
with a
man?
female.
You know what? No, let me tell you a situation. Okay, so
Hey,
now
that's
he was my
wild.
boyfriend. No, he was my boyfriend in high school.
Put the mic in
And
your mouth.
my bad. Okay, he was
Point
my
it towards you.
boyfriend.
Hold it.
Okay,
He
you're
ain't
doing too
gotta
much.
do all
Okay. So he was my boyfriend in high school, and everybody was saying that he was gay, but maybe I was agreeing to it. I was blind to it, naive. I didn't know. So then maybe like 2 years after high school, I really liked him in high school, mind you. He was my high school sweetheart. And then he came out as being like bisexual. And so, I mean, I just couldn't look at him any different. Like, I just couldn't. He was very masculine, very attractive.
Okay, yeah.
I
'cause
mean,
that's wild.
To this day, I mean,
Would you date the nigga now?
probably.
That's
Maybe
wild.
under certain conditions, but I'm not going to say what those conditions are. I'm not going to go into specifics.
Okay, because
we don't want to get y'all canceled.
No,
But we
you
would
gonna
have
get
to have
canceled. They know
certain.
who you are.
We would
Yeah,
have
you
to
gonna
have
get
certain
canceled.
conversations. I'm being serious. I think he's a great guy.
I'm only strapping him on Thursday.
I respect.
No, I'm not going to do that. No,
oh,
we would
no.
have to be.
Oh, no, that
it would
nigga
have
wanna
to be a
get paid
traditional
out
male
in
and
these
woman
streets.
relationship
If he,
with an understanding. But I would.
hey, let me say this.
And I'm gonna give you
But
an
let-
answer
but let
why
me-
I wouldn't date a bisexual.
But let me,
man.
but let me say this: I wouldn't date a woman that was bi.
Yeah, you tripping.
You're wild.
You wild.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Cap.
I wouldn't. No, I swear to God.
Ah!
I swear to God,
Why
like
Why not?
if I was just out here fucking hoes and she was gay, that's different.
Why not?
Why would you
Okay,
not
why
date a
But I wouldn't
bisexual
date- no,
woman?
no, no.
Why not?
Because I want her to be attracted to me and a man not attracted to me and
She's
this bitch she
bisexual.
just saw with this fat ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way most women wouldn't date a bi man because no.
Okay, well, I want to let you know
No,
that has
like-
nothing to
like-
do.
hold on, time out.
But that- okay, so that has nothing to do with your thought process, what you're attracted to. That's an insecurity. But that's an insecurity. That's an insecurity.
Short term, yeah, I did that.
That has nothing to do with experience and what you like. That's an insecurity.
She's gonna be attracted to other men as well while she's with you. Like,
That's
what's the
fine.
That's
difference?
fine. No, it's no insecurity.
That's
because
literal.
no, it,
You just said it.
but it's not. Let me.
That's an insecurity.
No.
I can see that.
Like niggas, right?
I can see
Yeah,
that.
let's go
No.
Can't be mad at you.
I can see that.
No,
I would rather you like
No.
Devontae
No.
over Keisha.
Oh, you like him and him?
That's insecurity.
it's not insecurity, and
That is
I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with insecurity. I because I've dated bitch who were bi. I've done the whole gauntlet. That's what I'm saying. Like
You didn't date no bitch that was bi.
I have.
No, you haven't. You
I
dated
have.
a bitch that told you she was bi.
No. Like did threesomes, like the whole gauntlet. Like
They
you
told
can't.
you they was
Like you
bi.
can't. No, what I'm saying is, that's not something I'm into. That's not something I like. That's not something I'm attracted to. That's not something I want to be a part of. I can say that avid.
What
like,
do you mean?
I
a part of?
I can stand on that because I've been involved. I can't stand back and say I've never done that. I
Just
don't like that.
because
I've done
I'm
that
bisexual
and say
does
I
not
don't
mean
like it. You see what I'm saying?
That I want to do a threesome. If I was bisexual,
No, that's not what I said.
He's saying to the fullest extent. He's saying he wants to be 100%, for lack of a better word, Christian value system. 100%.
that's fine. But he asked the question: would you date?
No,
a
she asked that shit.
Okay, would you?
I
date
said
a
no.
bisexual?
No,
Why?
No.
I just.
But she was gonna
What the
answer.
fuck
Okay,
do we-
so
that just
what's your
explain-
reason?
No,
Why
but
wouldn't
but
you?
you just said the full aspect of threesomes and a foursome.
I'm saying.
If I'm with somebody, I'm with somebody.
I'm
There's
saying
no
it's the
other
same
person
shit.
having
It's the
a
same
between
shit you
Right.
said. It's
a
the fact
polyamorous
that
relationship.
you've been in the room with 60 women did nothing for you, right? I've been in a relationship with a bi woman and it did nothing for me.
What do
So
you
why am
mean?
I involved in it if it don't do nothing? If it's only pleasing her and it does nothing for me, I shouldn't be involved in it.
That's
How
not
is it
can
not
see that.
pleasing you?
I can
Because okay, I just feel like
I'm
as a
okay to be
bisexual, because I feel like
a bisexual woman is her having a girlfriend bringing her to you.
Yeah.
But if you're not,
That's the only difference. of a
No.
female.
He's
No,
trying to,
pointing-
he's pointing out my
he's
point.
making his
He's
point.
pointing out my
No,
What are
point.
you saying?
the only point for a heterosexual male to be with a bisexual woman is to indulge in more than one woman. But if you're happy being a monogamous male with one woman, it serves you no purpose to be with a bisexual woman.
That's all I said. He said it
But
better.
I-
That's all I said.
but no, I'm
What
not
are y'all
understanding this
saying,
because I
though?
feel like as a
If
bisexual
I'm
woman
a
myself,
bisexual person, that means I am sexually attracted
to
to
both.
two
That's
people.
exactly.
If I walk in
Yes.
this building and I
But
fall
listen to it. This is what he's saying. No, I get it.
He's
No.
talking about I'm not dating a bisexual woman if she still wants to date women while she's dating me.
If I start dating somebody,
I'm
you
dating
should
that
not want
person.
anybody.
I'm
No,
dating that person.
but this
Right.
is
That's where loyalty
Yes.
comes in.
But this is
Yes.
Before that is the insecurity.
but this is the
She
stereotype.
ain't bi if she
Hold on.
You.
This
But
is
yeah,
the
but how?
exactly my point.
Yeah, but
This
wait,
is-
wait.
Hear it out though.
Wait, so a woman
That's
can
what the
be
confusion was.
a bi woman can just turn straight because she only with a man.
That's what I'm trying to talk.
Nobody
That's what I'm
said
trying to
turn
say.
straight.
No, wait, listen. I'm telling you how. No, this is how it's presented.
But it's
Hold on,
straight,
wait,
but
wait,
it's
listen. What's being
it makes absolutely no
what's
sense.
being presented is this:
Yeah.
if it's a woman that's bi, right, and then she gets in a monogamous relationship with a male,
That's
okay,
y'all relationship
all of a
bad.
sudden she's no longer bisexual.
Oh no, mine
Because
is mine 15.
Y'all have y'all
because
Mine
she's now
15
in a
years in,
monogamous relationship with
Is
a
she
male. She's in a
No.
heterosexual relationship. So you can't claim to be sexually attracted to women, right? When you're in a monogamous
men.
relationship.
Why
You know,
cannot?
men and women, when you're in a monogamous relationship, now your sexual attraction to people
So what is
don't matter
bisexual?
at this
What is
point.
being bisexual
That's
then?
what you
Hold
are.
on. Listen, hold on, wait, listen. What you're doing is you're presenting questions without hearing the backdrop.
I ain't gonna say what I was
of it.
gonna say. That's
So
crazy.
it go like this. I just go all three ways: gay, bi, and straight. Let's do it like this. If you're straight and you're with somebody that's straight, so y'all both opposite sex, male and female, right? Okay. What purpose does it serve for your man to be sexually attracted to a bunch of women if he married if he's saying he wants to be monogamous with you? What purpose does that serve him?
It doesn't.
I think we
No,
skipping-
wait, stop.
we
Hey, hold-
skipping
wait,
the fact
wait,
that-
stop. Shut
There's
up.
no such
we were
thing.
not
No,
asking
no,
you.
I'm not.
Stop it.
I'm about to stir
Stop
some
it.
shit
Stop
up.
it.
Ain't
No,
no motherfucking
wait.
thing.
Don't say
Ain't
that.
no
Stop
motherfucking
it,
thing
bro.
as being. Ain't no
Stop.
such thing
Stop,
as being
bro.
bisexual.
Bro.
Oh
You're gay.
shit!
Stop.
Oh shit!
You're gay.
Stop.
You're on the fence about
All right,
being
now
gay.
we in the
You're trying to
show.
make it the fact that you're
Now
on the
we-
fence
now
about
we-
being
now
gay.
we in the
Ain't
show.
no motherfucking
Hold
such
on,
thing as
nigga.
bisexual.
Hold on,
You
hold
gay.
on.
If you like
Let
bitches,
her
you
answer
gay.
the question, nigga.
I know,
wait.
I know.
I want to
Ain't no such thing.
There are gay people. There are
Ain't no
gay
such
people.
thing as being bi. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with
Bro,
being gay.
what you're doing right now is just adding
No,
bullshit
who
on
said
bullshit.
that?
Don't say y'all say Teddy.
Stop.
Say Teddy said
Stop.
it. Like he said, it's opinion. It's my opinion. There's
Your
no such
opinion
thing.
doesn't matter when I'm asking Cece a question.
I said what I
she
said.
both.
All right, stop being a narcissist for 5 seconds.
The point you're
Cece.
making, the point I'm making is
CC.
once I'm with somebody, it don't fucking
It don't
matter. You're not
matter.
fucking nobody
Okay,
else.
I'm with. No, wait.
If I marry a bitch,
Wait, hold on, wait.
Are you fucking crazy?
it does not matter.
Are you
I want
fucking
to,
crazy?
when you
This
get-
nigga just got
because you
dick
marry
the
a
fuck
bitch,
down.
just because
Now
you
y'all
marry
on a date and he wants some pussy.
Just
If you
because
don't
you-
shut the fuck
That's
up,
why I said I wouldn't
if
admit
you
it.
don't
I
shut the
can't
fuck,
date
man, I'm not
that.
gonna sit here and listen to this bullshit.
Okay.
You fucking
Wait,
crazy.
wait.
Period. Period.
So,
My motherfucking
I'm
ass.
asking you. So the
The fuck
question.
we on, man?
Hold on. There's too much.
You and y'all insecure.
Hey, everybody
Ooh.
is talking of each other. Hold
Hold
on.
on. Ass than you.
Hold
Yeah, for
on.
real.
Wait a minute.
Why
We
would
gonna pray about
why
this.
would why would I trip on the fact that
Hey, why are some people talking about nothing? There's a question, Cece. The question is, what purpose does it serve if you're in a heterosexual relationship for your man to be attracted to every bitch you see? What purpose does it serve you?
Men are
It
going to be
doesn't.
like-
That
Wait,
isn't. It
wait,
isn't.
wait.
that's not
That's
true?
not nothing.
Wait.
It doesn't mean nothing to me. It doesn't.
Let her answer.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay.
If me and you're together and you're attracted to other women, that doesn't matter. You're going to be. That's what you like. But me, I'm attracted to men and women.
Right, but
so
I like
I'm attracted to. But I'm with you. So everybody else does not matter. So if I'm attracted to you, if me and you're together and I'm attracted to men and women, I'm still attracted to men and women. But I am your girlfriend. I'm your wife. I'm your person. So at the end of the day, if me and you break up, we get divorced, whatever. I can open up my dating pool back open to men and women, but I can. It's no purpose.
I think
So let me ask this question.
I think that's what I'm trying to
Let me
say.
ask-
Attraction doesn't make you gay.
Hmm.
So you saying if I'm dating you and I'm still attracted to a woman, it doesn't make you gay.
What do you? I'm not understanding. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
listen, listen.
I didn't make
So
sense. I don't-
earlier,
I'm not
he said
connecting.
he,
Like earlier,
Yeah.
you
He's
said-
saying
he said, I
attraction
can
doesn't
say
make
you're
you-
beautiful.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean I want to be with you. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So you're saying that's what on what's said by him. I'm dating this man. You're a woman. Y'all dating together. Y'all been together 20 years. And you still saying you bi?
Yeah, because I am. I am.
Okay, no, wait, hold on, wait.
Clearly off the
So
at that point, you're not bi.
So if a woman, all right. So if we were in a relationship and I cheated on you, I can cheat.
No, not cheating. You've been faithful for 20
what's wrong?
years. You still bi?
Yes, I
And
am.
all of a sudden, you like, you know what?
Ain't no fucking way that's possible.
I'm not just attracted to women. I have a.
You're not with a woman. You're not with a woman.
You've been with a man for 20
years. That's not.
So if I'm with a woman for 20 years and I'm just a lesbian,
the way y'all presented it is.
That's a good question. If she's married to a
There's a lot
man,
of straight people
no,
talking.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Well, first of all, the show is never supposed to be about.
Hold on, wait. All right.
no,
Look,
the fuck
I'm
I
gonna say
did.
it like this. Look, fuck all this. Look. All right, Donnie McClurkin, right?
I can think you
Still
would
talking.
have
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna give it to you. The reason why, as a heterosexual person, why we don't want to be with a person who we're gonna say we're gonna deem them confused because we so simple-minded. No, listen.
yeah.
Listen.
who confused? Who is confused?
No.
We gotta hear this.
Listen. You gotta say it like that because this is how straight people are thinking.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna look at you like you're confused. Okay?
Yes.
This is how we think.
This is why parent. But like what
No,
you saying?
listen,
right?
wait.
Okay,
Now
go
listen
ahead.
to me.
Go ahead.
Listen, I understand why every woman does not want to be with a bisexual man or a man who used to be gay. Because you know dick is on his mind. And you know he's fighting dick all the time.
Security, that has nothing to do with
No.
It's reality.
Yeah, because
reality, bro.
No.
Listen. Wait.
I promise to God I'm not.
Wait. No, listen.
I promise to God I'm going to
I'm-
marry a female.
listen.
I'm with that bitch pregnant, and we're gonna live together. You think I'm a punk at 40? Fuck no. I'm not married.
So you said it's a phase? What the
I'm
fuck?
that serious. No, it's not a phase. It's going. It's that.
Wait. Hold up. Listen to what I'm saying right now because it don't make so much sense. Listen.
I'm dead serious.
Wait. Listen. Why is that important, right? Would you want to be with a person who was a heroin addict?
Hey,
Like,
one mic,
hold
right?
on,
All
wait.
he's yelling.
Now, why is that important? It's not insecurity. It's perception of habit. If you would you want to be with somebody who's a drunk? Would you want to be with somebody who's a drug abuser? Would you want to be with somebody who's a spouse abuser? If you got a history of something, that means it's gonna fall on me as your spouse. Is it not?
That's an insecurity.
That's not an insecurity. Listen. Okay, let me ask this question. If you've been beat all your life, right, and then I bucket you and you flinch, am I supposed to say, "Oh, nigga, you scared because you flinch," or you traumatized from getting your ass whooped?
If you are truly in love with this person.
Exactly.
Oh man, fuck love, nigga. People don't marry for love. Nigga, first of all, marriage is duty. That's why when you hate this bitch and you tired of her shit, you funky hoe, I'ma still take out the trash. God damn it.
Okay, it took a turn. It took a turn.
Listen. No, listen. No. Marriage is about duty, bro. No, listen. Nigga, when this punk ass child making F's, you dumb motherfucker. I mean, I'm still gonna feed your dumb ass.
Oh, we gotta blank all this out.
I'm just gonna buy a tootie after this because you're fucking retarded. It don't mean I'm gonna be less dutiful. It don't mean I'm gonna be less of the person I've been in your life because you're falling short. No, it just means if we're together, your slack becomes my burden. So if we know this about relationships, why in the fuck would I want to walk into hell? Why would I want to walk into a motherfucker who's getting raped? So every time I want some pussy, I gotta talk her out of it because she's scared of dick.
I get what
right. Are you understanding? Her trauma become my burden. So now every time I want some regular shit, it becomes a hassle.
Trent, let me.
Like, it makes no sense. Why we want to put ourselves through a struggle?
No. So what he's saying right now, what he's saying here, because I was like, if you love her or you love him, it don't matter. He's saying love ain't got shit to do with marriage. And if we're being honest, love has absolutely nothing to fuck to do with marriage.
You're absolutely right because after a certain time, what you gonna do? No, that's real talk. You ain't gotta be married to know that. Ain't nobody. I know for a fact. I just had this conversation with somebody the other day. I said I know it's gonna be hard for me to get married to anybody because my attraction to people goes away very quickly.
But no, what I'm saying is,
and I tell people all the time. Every time I get with them, every time I get into a relationship with a boy, I tell them all the time. I said, look, if we're gonna make this long term, I need you to realize at some point it's gonna have to be some type of counselor or something, because I'm the type of I'm just me personally. I'm not speaking for everybody. I cannot stay attracted to one person for so long. And there's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of people out here that want that physical attraction consistently, and it's never.
No, but what I'm saying is, I think when people feel that way, when people feel that way, it's because they have no idea what marriage is. They think it's this lovey-dovey shit. I'm supposed to like you and love you and the way you look every day. No, it's what he said. And it's duty. It's I've told in front of these people and in front of God that these things I plan on doing till I die. And I'm going to do those things because I owe it to you. I have duty to you. I have duty.
So what does that have to do with
my children?
Priorly eating coochie?
She's self-serving. That's why.
Wait.
How is that?
No, I didn't hear your question. I didn't hear your question.
Homosexual, you have to be.
She's not homosexual. She's bisexual.
To indulge in the same sex, you have to indulge in self. It becomes self-serving.
So let me ask you a question. Because I ain't gonna, I ain't the aggressive one today. What I'm saying is, if and why I ask the ladies, if my chick is fucking another bitch, why obviously that got to be something I like or something I'm into. If I'm not into,
that bitch is cheating on you with another bitch.
That's not what I said.
Listen,
I'm saying if she buys,
there's a negative,
and she wants a girlfriend, but I don't want to be a part of that. What is she doing for me?
I got you, bro. I got you. What he's saying is he wouldn't want to be with two women. Like a lot of people be like, "Oh, yo, bitch, bye. You get two women." No, that's two different periods. That's two different attitudes. That's two different
duties and headaches.
That is. Y'all asked him, why would you not want to be with two women? That's what you asked him.
A bisexual.
Yes.
That's not two women.
No, listen.
If he's the man and it's another woman, she's the woman. That's two women.
And the point I'm making is just because I am bisexual does not mean that I'm going to want to be or have sex, even though not even want to. It does not mean I'm going to ever act on it. The whole point of marriage, and you just proved my point, the whole point of marriage is not about love. It's about duty. It's about loyalty. It's about holding your partner down for life. Whether you're straight, gay, bisexual, it does not matter.
Even when they don't.
Period.
Let me say this. They misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't want to buy a woman.
You say you don't want a bisexual woman because
no. What I'm saying is I don't want a woman who indulges in that. If somebody is okay with her indulging or have fantasies about that, that's fine. I don't want a woman who's involved in that.
That's why I said that has nothing to do.
And that has nothing to do with insecurity.
You
that
getting
has
with them.
Me having every. No, that has everything.
No,
that has everything to do with. I don't enjoy that.
No, listen.
That does not mean she's gonna do it.
No, I don't. So
it's just your preference.
No. So let's. Let me break it down. And anybody who want to feel a certain way can feel a certain way. I don't give a fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Nobody
you know what I'm saying?
up in here
Yeah. Everybody just talking, right? Nobody give a fuck. So what I'm saying is this here. What I'm saying is, you're saying it's insecurity. It's not fucking insecurity. It's a thing that I live my life a certain way. I go to a church. I do a certain kind of religion. I do my life a certain way, and I don't need no windows, no endeavors. It's some other shit you want. Because we need to be on the same road, serving the same God, doing the same thing. And if it's some other shit you want to do that don't align with what I like or what I deem to be what I serve, then I don't want to be a part of that. That ain't got shit to do with me being insecure. That means I don't want that in my life.
Yeah, it's just a preference.
And then that goes to the question.
I feel that.
That goes to the question.
That's not insecurity. I don't want to be involved.
When did insecurities become a bad thing? When did saying I don't want to do that become a bad thing?
But y'all don't.
That's what y'all saying.
People don't want to say.
Ain't nothing wrong with him saying I don't want to do that.
I did not say that. There's nothing wrong with what you're saying. I want you to understand that that's not. It's literally what you just said. You're saying that if you are a Christian man and you follow religion and this is what you do and this is what this person used to indulge in.
Nobody else's life.
This is what this person used to indulge in. Let's say you met her in the church.
Okay.
And she's trying to give her life to God.
Mm-hmm.
But because she used to be bisexual and she used to have sex with the same female, because she's done that.
No, that's not what I said. We didn't never say that she with me now and she's not bisexual. She said, and I quote, "I'm still bisexual." Because when we asked her, if we're married 20, because we asked her if we married 20 years and you still bi, she said you're still bi.
I just said that you're never gonna. If I give my life to God. That does not mean that I'm still not going to have the physical attraction to the same sex.
That's cool.
Does not mean
I'm saying that don't align with the way I want to live. That's it. I ain't bothering nobody else.
Now look, both y'all on the same page now. Both y'all making sense. Here's the problem. What she said was, I'm still bisexual even though I'm married to you.
That's what she said. How?
That's where
we've been married 20 years. How?
You still want a bitch? That's my sexuality.
We've been married 20 years and you still want a bitch?
That's what I am.
This is a problem.
That's what I am.
Listen. When you're married,
that means I've never been to fulfill you.
That means you've been thinking about a bitch this whole 20 years.
I've never been able to fulfill you fully.
Mm-hmm.
That means so since you a straight man, you think about other bitches the whole time we married?
What is that?
That's exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying.
And if you're gonna argue that, then there's nothing else to talk about.
There's nothing else to talk about. That's why I'm saying that like this.
How is it the same thing?
It's the exact same thing.
Because if she's bi, still wanting another woman, I don't want another bitch.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't want another bitch.
Yes, you do.
Just because you
don't. Because I think she's cute, I want another bitch.
That does not mean that you are no longer
because I find her attractive. I want that bitch. No.
So just because I find women attractive, that means I want that nigga.
If I gave you the opportunity to say, "Hey, let's bring that bitch," you'd be like, "Cool."
I like threesomes. Yes, I do it. I do it.
So it's not the same shit.
How is it? If
it's not the same shit.
You said you wouldn't.
No.
That's what you said.
Because you could ask me and I would say no. But if I asked you, you would say yeah. It's not the same shit.
Because I like both, so I'd be like yeah.
That's why it's not the same shit.
But how is it not? So if you like women, so you don't
attracted them, you're attracted to it. Y'all are arguing about that right now.
Yeah, I'm attracted. I don't want it.
I said I like threesomes. I said so I would do that. I would do that.
Somebody is bisexual.
That's not what I said.
You literally just
said. Say what I said. Say what I. Let me say what I said. Say what you heard.
But
I can't wait till we play.
I don't have. But I'm saying. But my husband never came to me and said, me knowing that I'm bisexual. And he knows that too, obviously, because we're married.
They understand. Why would
so? And they're not going with it. But if you're not comfortable with me being bisexual, you shouldn't marry me. One,
I wouldn't.
But then two, why would you ask? You don't want to have a threesome. Why would you ask me to have a threesome with a woman, knowing that you didn't want that? I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like, if my husband is not okay with that, he wouldn't ask me that, knowing that I'm bisexual. Why? Because why would then you set me up?
He don't want to be with a bisexual woman because of his religion. So in his head, this is the way I live my life, and the only way I'm gonna get to heaven is the way I'm living.
No, that's not what I said.
That's literally what it is.
Because let me tell you.
For real.
So let me say.
I grew up in the church. I went to church 3 times a week.
Cool.
And look, listen to this. My reason for not wanting to date a bisexual man is this right here. I'm not.
What is wrong with you?
No, this is real.
This is reality, nigga.
Wait.
I didn't say nothing wrong.
Let her answer. This is starting the whole argument.
This is okay. And I'm probably all right. I don't want to date a bisexual man because I am not okay with the fact that damn.
He thinking about butt.
No, not that he think about butt. No, like, okay. Yes! No. All right.
Yes!
Okay.
You don't want him to be thinking about butt.
No, that's not what it is. It's not what it is. It's not what it is. Okay.
This is
No.
the original question.
Yeah, we really
This
went
is the
home.
original question.
Yeah.
This is okay. I'm just not okay with being cheated. I'm not okay. It's an insecurity. For me. It's an insecurity. I'm not okay with him cheating on me with a man.
And I never said that was. I want to make sure I never said that was the issue. But I want you to realize that
but
it literally is.
Yes, but it literally
But
for
she's
me.
being honest about the reason.
No,
she's taking
is.
accountability.
It
it's
is.
insecurity.
I can't. No, I'm not down with it because I can compete.
Y'all not gonna get on.
I can't. I can be because I know.
That's not my concern.
No, but
that's not my concern.
See,
that you going to heaven and your bitch going to hell. That's why you mad.
I'm sorry, CC. I told off first. You said I don't need my woman looking at another girl's ass talking about her ass fat. That's literally what she said the same thing. I don't need my man cheating on me with another man. That's the insecurity she said. Only difference she's a man.
But mine isn't insecurity. Y'all know where mine lies. I'll explain where mine lies. It's not an insecurity.
What's his first reason?
Because I'm okay.
I didn't want her looking at another bitch butt. They got a fat ass.
And then I got to the nitty gritty and explained why I said what I said. It's not insecurity. No, all that's the same shit.
No, it's not.
Because I'm okay. Look, because I'm still dating. I would date a bisexual woman. Because listen, all right, I already know what you know what I'm saying. But like, I feel like if a man cheated on me, he's cheating on me, and he's straight. He gonna cheat on me with a woman. Okay, either I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be insecure. Like, okay, I might be insecure about it. I might not be. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm competing with a woman. I cannot compete with a man. That's how I feel about it. I don't believe that I can
And
compete
if your
with a man.
man cheat on you with another man,
That's gonna eat you up.
It's gonna eat you up. It's gonna make you think that he ever
Exactly.
liked
So
me
how do you
in the
feel
first
when you
place.
date another man and you still like women?
Hey, that's like I'm sorry, but he just wouldn't. He couldn't date me. That's how he would feel. Like, you know, if I tell you that I'm bisexual and you're not comfortable with the fact that I'm attracted to women, then I might cheat on you with a woman. Then that's how you feel.
So by you saying that you will be uncomfortable about it because that's how you feel, but him expressing it to you, you like, oh, so what?
Oh, I would. I mean,
So he insecure?
no, he's not insecure. That's how he feels. I mean, no, if we're in a situation and he's telling me that's why he doesn't want to date me, I mean, hey, we could be. Do you want to be friends? If we cool
No,
enough?
I'm just asking, like, why not reciprocate that same energy that you would want done?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
the
I'm
same
asking.
energy. Because
I don't think that was the basis of why she wasn't
No,
understanding.
but he asking a question.
She
He
was
asking a
basic-
question.
You're missing a point.
But he's
though.
asking a
That's
question.
not-
His question is, if you want
the
that, why
argument
aren't you
started when
giving
I said
that?
that's an insecurity.
But we just not gonna let her answer the
That's
question.
what it was. Go answer it,
No.
but that's not why she was originally upset. That's
like, why
I'm
would I
making-
want? Why would I want the same? That's just. It's me.
To sum it all up, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
See, and
Fuck
that's the
them.
problem.
You know,
That's what
but
you're
that's
saying.
just
That's
what
what
it
you're
is. Like,
doing.
if somebody
She
not
wasn't-
okay with
if
it.
you- I can't wait till you replay this. She
That's
never
what-
got upset.
that's
She
what
didn't
she
get
said.
upset or did not understand
Mm-mm.
until I opened my mouth
Until
and I
Teddy started
said,
going crazy.
that's an insecurity. And then he said, no, that's not an insecurity.
No, she was mad when Teddy was going
No,
off.
we're not talking. I didn't ask her why she was mad. I'm saying
Somebody got
she
mad at me
said,
when I get.
No, he said. Well,
she said that she wouldn't date a bisexual man because the insecurity that she
Right.
holds
Mhm.
of him going to go cheat.
Exactly.
So I said, so if a guy would tell her, I don't want to date you because I think you would go cheat when you're a female, I'm saying, why not hold the same energy and respect? Like, okay, cool.
And that's what I
feel
said.
the
No,
same
she
it is-
didn't.
I
It
feel
didn't.
the
She
same
didn't have a. She didn't have an issue with it initially.
mm-mm.
It was when I said it was an insecurity, and then he said no, it's not an insecurity, and then he came up with all these explanations on
It's
why
not.
a male should
no.
never.
It's not.
She owned up and said it's critical.
Yeah, for her.
No,
For
but I'm
her.
saying
I'm not
from
in the
male's
boat.
perspective.
I'm
He
not in that
never
boat.
owned up to it though. That's why
I'm
it
not
was
because
an
I'm
issue.
not in the
can't-
boat.
But this
You
is what you're
can't
trying to
label
do.
me something
You're
you
trying to
wanna
make
label
him
me.
own
I'm
up to
not.
insecurity. It's not an
No, you
insecurity.
can't
He
make
simply
anybody
said,
own
"I
up
don't
to an
believe into
insecurity.
it."
If you think
You can't
fat,
chalk that
you
up
fat.
into an
If you have a problem with you
insecurity.
being big, you big.
No,
That's
it's not.
always
No,
been-
And I'm not insecure about being big.
No,
Because you're
no,
not.
no. I don't have an insecurity because I don't want her to do some shit I'm not good with. I don't have an insecurity because I'm not because I'm not cool with
You
it.
always gonna have in the back of your
That
head
I'm not.
that she
No,
might go.
no,
fuck
no,
a
no, no.
bitch.
Listen, that's my point. You think
That's a legitimate
you
fear, though.
no, 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 no,
That's
no, 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 no,
literally-
no, no. You think, and I tried to fucking explain it multiple times that you think my fear she gonna fuck a bitch. That's not my fear. My fear is it does not align with the way that I want my wife and my kids to be raised.
And
That's
that's what I
it.
said.
That's
So
not an
you-
insecurity. That's just I don't want my family raised in that way. Or my wife to be exposed, my kids to be exposed to that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Exposed to what?
I would divorce her today if she told me she was bi. I swear to
Oh,
God.
what if she
my
done
God.
told you she was bi? This whole time you've been going, she's been
And then today she told me I'm out. I swear to God, that's on my kids, on both my boys. I'm gone. Today, not tomorrow. Today, whatever it costs to get it done in a day. I'm done. So that's not an insecurity. That's how I rock. That's my life.
That's just the way you was raised.
Yes, bro.
The way you was taught.
I don't
Coach.
understand.
So look, I'll say this. I know personally, the reason why I don't like dealing with bisexual women is number one, on average, they lack boundaries. And number two, most of them have fucked their friends that they still bring around to this day. And to say that I'm insecure for you hanging around somebody who you've been sexually intimate with and still try to have girls' names.
But that's a conversation that comes afterwards.
No, I'm saying.
No,
I'm
that's
it
not a
is.
conversation come
Because
after.
you're
That's
not-
before. Because I still got to see that
No,
bitch
but-
Keisha that I know you done fucked.
No. But I'm saying
wait.
if you bring her around afterwards, do you know that's something that's still?
No, listen.
But you cannot
So-
put that on every bisexual person. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not blanking it.
No, I
y'all.
am.
That's why I'm saying don't blanket me with the insecurity because I'm not blanking y'all in one big cup.
I've had conversations
Everybody
with random
different.
guys from across the world, overseas, etc., and they've had similar stories. You know what I'm saying? So people think that they're unique, but no, you're just imitating another motherfucker from before your time. People typically do the same shit. There's really nothing new under the sun. Like there's this new trend now called narcissism, and everybody love using this word. But here's the thing: our grandmamas and great grandmamas been experiencing that shit. They just didn't have a word for it. Okay, I'm sorry, a word that was commonly used outside of medical practice. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I don't engage with bisexual women. Number one, number one reason I have is because they usually lack boundaries. And a person who lacks boundaries, okay, will try to cross yours. All right. Number two, they typically have befriended people they are sexually intimate with and continue. That's the part. Continue to be intimate with. Now, I'm not saying you can't befriend somebody you've had sex with before. I'm saying because they lack boundaries and have already crossed a boundary with this one person, in their mind, they'll continue doing it even though you're supposed to be monogamous with them at this current point. They don't see it as a problem because in their mind, I've heard women say this, oh, that's a female, that don't count. So the fact that I gotta explain that
That's wild.
lets me know all the time.
That's wild. I've also heard that. That's wild.
No, and I'm saying
What?
But he just said I've heard a woman say that.
Listen,
If I cheat with a woman, that don't count.
no, listen,
It's
women, and listen,
That shit's still gay.
Because women do cheat about the same amount as men do. But if you ask a woman, most
just-
women in modern society say that I cheat with the same
Jay,
sex,
what's
it doesn't count. But then
what's
if
in your
a
today?
man cheat with the same sex,
What's
he just
in
said,
your-
I can't compete with a man. So you can acknowledge it when he do it, but when you do it, all of a sudden you wash your hands up, you're trying to absolve yourself.
That's
cool when they do
that's
it.
Literally
Problem.
just another double standard
No,
in society.
now
That's all
listen.
that is.
Now we know.
I feel like you biased on certain
No,
shit.
no, life is full of
No,
double
you.
standards.
No, he's
Certain shit you'll be
How's
like,
that
ah.
biased? And I said that's the
No,
double.
you're
You're
right.
right. That's a double standard.
Double standards
listen,
That's
are
a
real
double
in life.
standard on the side of females.
We
You
all
can't
have
say
double
that.
standards. Like
You can't say, oh,
like she can watch her partner get dressed and not be gay. I can't watch my partner
You know
get
what double
dressed.
standard mean?
I can't watch. I don't watch my friends.
No, I'm
So
saying, but
then
I'm
I'm
saying,
not
no one
biased.
would
I'm
call you
literally
gay or
agreeing.
says,
Yeah.
but I can't watch my
I
partner
said bias.
shower and get
Yeah,
dressed.
I was like, why y'all both got your shirts off?
Yeah, it'd be
Certain
weird as
things
fuck.
you'll
You
be
get
like,
what I'm saying?
Yep, and certain things.
So
you'll be
life
like,
is full of
nah.
double standards.
I've
The moment niggas take their
experienced
shoes
a lot
off,
of
niggas
this
be like, hey,
shit.
what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I had something to say.
Say it, Jake. No, say it, Jake.
We was having a conversation earlier with some group of females, and we busted our laugh when we heard it. But it was the double standard thing. It was if a female finger you,
Whoa.
count that as fucking.
Mhm.
But if a nigga finger you, he didn't fuck. So I'm just saying. So I'm just saying.
That's another double
Hey,
standard.
I never thought about that. Hey,
you know,
yo.
action. So I just be like, it's sexual.
So it's like,
Hey, yo.
Because I don't.
So
think
if I
that,
finger the bitch, I fucked the
no,
bitch?
you didn't. I don't think that if a girl
You finger
fingered
fucked
me-
her.
But if you finger it, you fucked her?
No, I don't think that's true. I don't believe that if a girl finger you, that's you getting fucked. Like
I mean,
that's not
what
sex.
The girls were saying it was like that's sex.
This is just.
And we were having conversation with two gay girls, like
Yeah,
gay girls.
I
So.
don't believe. Yeah.
All right. So,
No.
there's been a lot of yelling, been a little understanding, and a lot of misunderstanding.
Mhm.
But I feel like if you leave here with at least some understanding, then the conversation was good. I realized that most of the shit he agrees with, I also agree with. It's just maybe a couple tweaks that I don't. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that I don't agree with most of the things he said. I do. I agree with a lot of shit you said, but I also agree with some of the shit that Teddy said. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean Teddy was right about everything. I don't believe that
You
if
can't
you
put this on Teddy.
I don't-
Teddy was less opinionated than you was.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting it on. I'm closing out the show.
I still think most shit.
What I'm saying is, just like one of the things that I didn't agree with Jay is when he said if you bi, you just gay. I don't
that's
believe
true.
that. I don't believe that to be true.
No, that's very true.
But
I'm not saying it. Hold on, though. First of all,
no, I'm not throwing you under the rug.
I'm not saying it in a negative connotation. What does being gay mean?
You like the same sex.
Okay. So, despite the fact that you still like the other sex, you still like that sex. So, therefore, you are gay. I'm never going to put nobody on a fence about nothing. I'm going to stand 10 toes
You
on
are part
all
of the
that
LGBTQ community.
Who?
If you're bisexual.
So don't put nobody on the fence. Stand 10 toes down.
I'm still standing 10 toes on
I
it.
don't like black people, period. Make a decision, ho.
Okay, look, hey, this is hey. So,
But see, I don't want to. This is what I'm trying to clarify. I'm not
I
trying
get
to.
what you're
and
saying.
whatever opinion people gonna have about me, that's fine. But what I'm not trying to do, CC is my friend. I'm never trying to
for
offend
sure.
you.
No,
Sure.
Never trying to
Yeah,
offend
yeah,
you.
me and CC are all going to hit after this. I'll be like, hey, man, it's still love. It's still love because I'm not homophobic, so I don't want her to
Right,
ever
that's what I'm
feel
saying. I don't want nobody to think that,
I
oh,
dislike because
he's stuck in his ways.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
No. Matter of fact, when people, I don't like that. When you know what I'm saying?
That's probably the wrong word to use. But go ahead.
You're sissified, boy.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Wait, what?
A
said that?
I said I'm not homophobic.
Oh, okay.
I said,
But I think the word isn't right. I don't know why both of y'all keep doing that the entire time. Like, you're trying to like fight the fact that somebody thinks you or
No,
presenting
yeah,
yourself
we know
as
you're not.
homophobic.
No,
This
no.
entire conversation.
I never said homophobic not one time.
What I'm saying is
No, but y'all present
No.
yourselves as
No.
Y'all just did. You just
Yeah,
did. I want
right
you-
now,
I want
that's
you
what
to
you're
know
doing.
that I
No.
love you, and
But-
you have to do that.
No,
You
justification.
There's no justification.
No.
You have nothing- y'all, everything that y'all have said have had nothing to do with y'all having a problem with the gay community.
I know, but you mature.
That's why I never
I'm
said
saying,
homophobic.
but I'm saying
I
you
was giving
mature enough to
clarification
understand
on
it.
what-
She mature enough to understand it, but we got viewers that don't understand that.
Bingo.
So we're not
You
doing it for
literally
y'all.
just said if
we
you
doing
post
it for
this on your
them.
page being a gay male,
No, I said
then
you
they
don't
gonna
have a
come
lot
for
of
it.
comment. No, that's not what I said. I said you get a lot of comments.
And you think
If
the
I promise you, if I feel uncomfortable, I feel
It's
like
a lot of-
anybody in this room was homophobic, I would not still be sitting here.
Yeah.
And I promise you.
And but what he
I
said
can
about
appreciate that. I
getting
can
comments
appreciate
would be people would be chiming in with their like inputs too to bring it like basically
You
what they're
gonna have a lot
saying.
of
Yeah.
disagreements.
I get what you're saying, but y'all don't read my DMs. Y'all don't
The
read.
reason why
Y'all
I
don't
say
read the
it's
page
homophobic is
DM.
not
So what I'm
because
so what?
because I feel like that's the wrong word. Nobody's scared of gay people. Nobody's scared.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. What I'm
Yeah,
saying
that
is
word.
I had.
It's
what-
just
well,
it's
yeah,
that
okay,
word.
Yeah.
and
So I
wrong.
won't use that word. What I'm saying is. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel no way. I don't feel no different way about y'all. And I'm not saying that to make y'all feel better. I'm saying it to the people who might think that I'm judging you to let them know I'm
Bingo.
not.
Bingo.
Because we have conversation on the daily. Earlier today had nothing to do with the show. They don't know we got a relationship. And they think, oh man, he don't fuck with her. No,
Like,
that's
no.
not the case.
Yeah.
So when he's justifying, it's not for you, it's for the people that's watching.
Bingo. Bingo.
So y'all can start doing your outros.
You didn't do your the thing. What they learn?
Okay.
I learned a lot.
Okay.
Not from the straight community.
What?
From
Oh
them.
shit.
From who?
Y'all.
Are we not the straight
Am
community?
I not the straight community?
No, I had to specify. You have to specify.
Okay.
Everybody feels the same way.
Okay.
Because there's gonna be a lot
Yeah,
of
but
people
when
that-
you say not the straight
no,
community
I'm just
and then
saying, 'cause
point
there's
at
gonna be
us.
a lot of people in the straight community. that are gonna
I was a little retarded. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Hey, so what? I usually do that at the end of the show, so I will do it. What did you learn today?
I learned that
Oh shit.
I learned a lot. That's all I can say because I don't want to open up any doors. To
Yeah.
Oh, I got you then. I'm gonna tell y'all
What did you learn?
Teddy got his booty ate this.
Like that. Okay.
Hey, this has been another episode. I am your half of your host. That's the other half. Cut this shit.
No, Miss Pretty and Pink, what did you learn today?
Honestly, I haven't heard anything that I haven't heard before. I just appreciated being here, hearing all y'all opinions, like for real.
Hey.
Even though I don't agree with everything,
Yeah.
but I appreciate everything.
facts.
Thank y'all for
Hey.
having me.
Hey, can you do
That's it.
Can you do that move one more time? Yeah.
You ain't know Teddy got his booty ate like this. I ain't gonna tell nobody else Teddy.
That's a
Teddy was
bit.
like
That's
this.
not.
And the girl was sucking his dick, and then she
Lift your butt a little
That's
bit.
not what
she
you
can
said.
get over there.
See, no, that's not the point that happened.
All right.
Everything else
So-
before that
so-
happened.
Get your ass
So-
up, 'cause she can't get down there like this. Ain't no way. She gotta lift the legs up.
All right. So it's your man.
I told him.
It's your
No.
man. Hey,
And you ain't asked me what I learned.
Teddy, because we know what you learned.
Fuck you.
So it's your man, Yo B.
you that.
Each and every Wednesday, there are new episodes at 7:00 Central. Each and every Wednesday, we appreciate all our guests, Miss Pretty and Pink, Miss CC Tennessee with 4 A's, right? You know what I'm saying? Also known as Summer Sparkle. Teddy, well, you can do your own. Teddy 2 times. If you don't say it twice, your
You
bitch
can
won't
do it.
believe.
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know. Yes.
It's Zaytrill, IG, TikTok, Instagram,
All that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook,
We
yeah.
appreciate everybody's input, everybody for being involved. Thank you for coming out because I know you didn't want to be on the show, but I appreciate you being on the show anyway.
Right.
Hopefully you'll come.
It's not the fact I ain't want to be on the
Hopefully,
show, I just wanted to care.
hopefully you'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Miss Pretty and Pink will come back. We like y'all. We thank y'all. We all have a blessed week. We out. Do the move before they go out. Do the move one more time. Put your legs up. Put your legs up. Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
You gotta put this over here.